Hey everyone, how are you doing? Welcome to another What's That Channel About? And we're going to be interviewing today Michelle from A Day in the Life of Michelle. So I did go ahead and put the link in the chat. So, Michelle, whenever you get here, just go ahead and hit that link so you could come up. I know we're waiting for a couple of people to come in. I know there's a couple of things going on, a couple of live streams that are going on at the same time as today. I'm just trying to send stuff out again. It's like, hopefully, everybody's been having a wonderful, fabulous day. It is Saturday. Yay! I am like so happy. Yes, I have some darker lips on today, which I never do have any dark lips, you guys. And I decided to wear a darker lip today. So, hey, Jabba Bruce TV, how are you? Hey, Michelle. I dropped the link above your that comment, and then all you got to do is hit it, and it'll bring you into my little basement down there. So, how is your day, Jabba Bruce TV? Doing good? Oh, thank you, thank you. I know there's so many people on today. Yes, blessings to you too. It's been a crazy Saturday. There's so many people doing lives today. So, hey Jaden, how are you? Hold on, let me drop it again. There it goes. Hey Jaden, what you been up to? It's been a crazy Saturday. I've been trying to get so much stuff cleaned out in my son's room. So I was just like, oh no, I gotta stop. Gotta go ahead and do my live with Michelle. Which, if nobody knows Michelle, you'll find out about her hopefully in a minute. Hey, Charlene, how are you? Thank you for stopping by. All right. We have Michelle down in the bottom. Yes, blessings to you. All right. I'm going to bring Michelle up. Hey, Ann's Cooking No More. How are you? Thank you for coming in. All right. So we're going to bring Michelle up. And this is Michelle from A Day in the Life of Michelle. So we're going to go ahead and interview her and see what her channel is all about. So hold on. Hello, hello, hello. Whoop, I think you're muted.
Okay.
Hello.
Is that better?
Mm-hmm. Yes, that is. Let me just, I think I have mine up. Nope. All right. How are you today?
Is that better? Hold on. Okay, I had it also playing in the background.
Yeah. I do that myself too. Believe me, I do that all the time too. Sometimes it makes like squeaking noise for everybody. So welcome. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for letting me interview you and for us to all learn about your channel.
Awesome. I am so happy to be here.
So
My
the
other
first,
Michelle with one L.
yes, 1L. I know. My parents decided to be a little different, and I hated my spelling of my name because all the little toys and all the pencils and
Oh,
cases and everything always had two L's in it and not 1L. I never had any things growing up, so. So, tell us about what your channel name is and what your channel is about.
the name of my channel is A Day in the Life of Michelle. Or a day, wait a minute. I don't even know. A Day in the Life of Michelle. I'm used to saying it at the beginning of my videos, when I'm asked off the cuff, it's not easy to remember. My channel started out being like a diary of my first year recovering from open heart surgery.
Okay.
Um, Although it started in March of 2019, um, no, March of 2020 is when I
Okay.
started. And I had my surgery in June of 2019. And that was the third, technically. I had my first open heart surgery at 5. The
Ooh.
second one when I was in my mid 30s. And then this last one just 2 years ago. And I will probably need another one before it's all said and done.
Ooh.
But I was born with a congenital heart defect, so
Oh.
to me it's nothing new. When I say that to people, you're going to hear the cats in the background trying to get in, and I'm not letting them in. Because then that's all you will see. They will be on my lap, blocking me from the laptop. They're going to have to stay out there. So my channel was just going to start being, just my day-to-day life. And
Okay.
then it kind of morphed. I started watching a lot more beauty YouTubers and makeup tutorials and there we go. And started getting more into that, and I've been doing collabs after collabs. The
Good.
last video that I actually uploaded was for the Real Beauty support group.
Okay.
I think there's 9 of us, and each month, the person that created the collab, her name is Erie's Life, or her channel name is Erie's Life.
Oh.
And she does a random word generator.
Okay.
And whoever's month that is, they're given the word, and then whatever that word is, they have to tell everyone else what look they want to create.
Okay.
So, like the first one, her word was waste, and
Okay.
she went with toxic waste. So we had to create something using specific colors that she created, that she asked for,
Oh, that's
and it had to
interesting.
have something to do with toxic waste. And then last month was delay, and she wanted it to be more of a steampunk thing than, like you're running late. But she was not very specific on the colors, so you could do whatever colors. Oddly enough, most of us use the same colors,
Of course.
even though we were not told to use certain colors. We all ended up using the same type of colors. So that was cool. And I've done other collabs, like I had my High Time series collab with, I think her channel name is just changed. I think it's Makeup Mayhem with Melissa or something like that.
Okay.
And then, of course, I have my running series, The Wheel.
Yes, that's what I was going to ask you about. Is your wheel series? What is that about?
So each week, I have a wheel on my phone, and all of my eyeshadow palettes are on that wheel.
Okay.
And each week, I spin the wheel, and I have to create at least 2 looks using shadows in the palette. So if
Okay.
it's a bigger palette, then I do one on each eye, a different look on each eye, because I want to use every single color in the palette.
Okay.
Because a lot of times we all have our favorite colors and our favorite palettes, and
Yeah,
those are
it's
the
true.
ones we seem to go to.
Yeah, it's true.
And you have all these other palettes that you're like, I'm not getting any use out of these because I go to my one that I know I can do a look quick.
Okay.
So with the wheel, I figured that will make me use each one of my palettes. And the wheel, once it's been on the wheel and it's been chosen, then it gets put away
Okay.
until I've used every palette that I have.
So where have you gotten all your palettes from?
Um, a lot of them came from subscription boxes.
Okay.
Um, I actually won the Bloodlust palette that I have. in a giveaway. And if I didn't get them from a subscription box, then I got them usually from Poshmark or Mercari or my very first Jeffree Star palette my son bought me for my birthday the first year that I had my channel. And that was a blood sugar palette. And then, gosh, yeah, the rest of them have either been in subscription boxes or mystery boxes. I don't think I've paid full price for a palette in a while because, those boxy charms,
Yeah.
that's some good deals there. I had actually stopped getting boxy charm because the pop-up is what always got me.
Yes, I've been trying to be very good for this month and next month for Christmas, and I've been
Right.
staying away from. I didn't even do my choice because I said, "Let me just stay away and let me not even look." They'll give me whatever I'm going to get because I will be too tempted.
Right. Because the second you see it, you're like, woo.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, I thought that I had paused or canceled my Ipsy. Evidently, I just had it paused for last month. So I got an alert saying, make your choice. And I'm like, wing my choice?
Yeah.
What? But I went in and I made my choice. And then I kept saying, no, I don't want to. No, thank you. Because they
Yeah.
always take you to the next screen for your add ons. I'm like, no, thank you.
Mhm.
No, thank you. And they make it so hard to say no, thank you.
Yes, they got me. But I was good. I only brought one thing. It was like one of the $3, the $5 things, and I stopped it. I was like, okay, let me just cash out, and that's it.
Right? It makes it hard. I do still get the FabFitFun. I don't think I did any add-on. Oh crap! I might have done an add-on for that.
I miss the choice, so I have to wait till it opens up for
Oh
everybody.
no!
Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed on that one, but I see all the other goodies that they have, and it's just like, okay, maybe it's just meant to be that I'll just get
Right?
whatever. I might stop FabFitFun after this to try new boxes and bring new boxes
Yeah.
onto the channel. So, and
I
so,
think this one's my last one as well.
but you do a bunch of unboxings too. So, um,
And those have stopped because I'm trying to save my coins.
yes. It gets quite pricey getting the boxes. I guess, I see some channels that have like, I mean, I was up to 11 boxes and I finally had to cut some down. And I said, well, I'll start again in the new year and I'll do some different ones. But, $25, $15, $35. I mean, they add
Well, and
up a
they're
lot.
going up.
Yes, they all are. It's incredible. So you don't have any boxes now, or you still have?
I still well, for this month, I'll be getting the Ipsy, both the plus and the regular bag. And then I have FabFitFun, but that's it.
So you're going to be switching gears more to be more of a purely makeup channel than an unboxing makeup.
Well, and that's one thing that this is going to be the first time I've even told any of my subscribers this.
Okay.
um, I actually want to not completely change because I'll still do the makeup tutorials and like different eye looks and stuff like
Mhm.
that. But I have to, for me and my health, I have to start moving more.
Okay.
And I know that there are a lot. Oh my gosh, it's snowing.
Oh
I'm not
gosh.
looking outside. It's snowing.
No, don't look outside.
Let's pretend that that's not happening. Um, I want to start doing more, not like completely workout things because I'm still not able to do a lot.
Hmm.
Um, and I also have rheumatoid arthritis and fibromyalgia. So, and I just found out that I fractured my big toe. I have no idea how I did that.
Oh, that's crazy.
Um, but my left big toe there's two fractures in the big toe area.
That's crazy.
So, and I just thought it was gout because That's
Mm.
how my gout felt the last time, but I've also been misdiagnosed like 3 or 4 different times, so who
Ugh.
knows?
Yeah, no, I know that feeling too.
Um, I had actually watched another, a bigger YouTuber named Zachary Michael, and he does like reaction videos
Mhm,
to a lot of the like mukbang channels
mhm,
or people that used to do mukbangs that are now on a weight loss journey.
mhm,
And listening to one of those was very eye opening and made me very aware that maybe I'm not the only one that has the same types of issues with mobility.
mhm,
Um, the one girl he was reacting to had said that her biggest accomplishment was being able to sing in the shower.
mm.
People don't really think of
Yeah,
singing in the shower. Why is that such a big deal? But when you're morbidly obese, trying to just being able to stand in the shower, to take a shower, is a chore.
yeah,
Let alone having the ability to sing or talk or whatever is a big deal.
mhm,
So, um, after that, I wanted to make sure that first I got the release from my doctors to be able to
yeah,
start, and then secondly, um, I want to be held accountable.
mm,
So I don't want to just be in the background saying, "Oh, hey, I lost this weight. I'm not going to tell you why or how. I just did
yeah,
it." I would like to share because I'm a very picky eater. So
mm,
you're not going to see me out here eating healthiest shit in the world
yeah,
because that's just, I'm sorry. I'm not a rabbit and I'm not going to live on lettuce.
yeah,
But I also want to make it so that, somebody else who's in the same boat and like on a budget,
yeah.
they're going to be able to do it as well.
And that's the main thing. Everybody is all for keto. I would like to do keto. I don't want to do a dirty keto, but doing keto the right way, you have to have the grass fed beef, and you have to have all this other stuff, and it's just like, whoa, my pocketbook is not gonna like keto.
Right.
So I know the feeling because I do need to, between COVID and everything else going on, I've been more in the house too. So, yes, I could feel you. But I don't know if I would have not the time, but to always vlog doing my weight loss, you know.
Yeah. And that's
I,
one thing that I am concerned about because I do have a full-time job.
mm,
I work Monday through Friday from 10:30 in the morning until 7 at night,
mm,
and I'm Eastern time. So now 7 o'clock at night, it looks like it's midnight outside.
oh, yeah,
So there's going to be no really walking outside. It's
yeah.
going to all have to be done in the house, which, for those people that are overweight and have
Mm,
mobility issues, I think hopefully I can help and show them,
mm,
there's no excuse. Yep, you can't go outside, especially now that it's snowing outside.
yeah,
I'm not going to want to go outside.
yeah.
Um, because not only, having the weight to deal with, I'm also on blood thinners. So I have to be very careful.
Careful, yeah.
Right now, my blood is too thin. So even just a nosebleed could cause me to have to go to the hospital.
Oh,
Um, I mean,
yeah.
it's better than it being too thin,
Mm,
because if it's too thin, then I have to go on Lovenox shots, and those are no joke. Because I have to do them to myself every morning and every night, and the needles are about that long.
yeah, I've done the heparin and the warfarin twice a day during my pregnancy. So, yeah.
Ugh,
And then every single time I have to do a surgery that has to lay me up, then they always wind up giving me the injections and having me take it for a little bit too. So,
yeah,
yeah, I know the feeling there. So, but no, I think it'll be a good thing. I do see um, the benefit, like you said, of, an everyday person going ahead and going through the struggles of the up and down of losing weight. But again, my mom is always like, oh, this person has lost weight and that person. I go like, Mom, they have a chef. They have all the money in the world
Right.
to get all the things prepared. I'm just a simple person on a budget, and I can't be getting everything that you're supposed to put on for a fast diet and stuff like that. But
Yeah,
it'll
and
be
that's
kind of
all
cool.
they have to worry about
Mm-hmm.
is, somebody coming in and telling them it's time to work out and you're going to do this,
Mm-hmm.
or it's time to eat and here's what you're going to eat.
Yep.
You know, I'm granted my kid is out of the house, but I still worry about him every single day.
Yeah.
I live with my cousin and her two little boys, and they're 4 and almost 3. So half the time I'm with them,
Mm-hmm.
and that's a workout in and of itself.
Yeah.
I mean, you tried chasing a 3-year-old around the house. It is not easy,
Yeah.
especially when they're all wound up because they don't want to go to bed. Because that's usually the time that I get to see them because that's when I'm out of work. And like
Yeah.
I said, I do work from home, but they can't be in here when I'm working.
Okay.
So as soon as 7 o'clock comes around, I usually head out into the living room and spend time with them. And it's always, Shell, chase me. Shell,
Yeah.
chase me. Oh, Lord of mercy.
No, that's crazy. No, it's going to be fun to see that journey of yours. And I always say, um, I've been thinking about the same thing, adding something a little bit more different to my channel. Not going away from, I love my boxes, so I would never get away from my unboxings, but um, like to add something else, something different to the, mix of everything too. I don't know if I would do my weight loss. I was thinking about doing gastric bypass, and I was going to go ahead and do more vlogs on that process from the
Hmm.
beginning to kind of like the end. But I'm at a standstill with the seeing the doctor for it because of all the erosion that they're trying to take care of first. So I
Yeah.
kind of like got at a standstill on that, and I was like, okay, but who knows? I might eventually be doing that journey too. So you also have your quarter project pan.
Yes.
What is that
Um,
about?
so with that, it originally it was a monthly project pan, and then I found there's no way on God's green earth in 1 month I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna use up a full face of makeup.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's quarterly, and I'll post pictures on Instagram and have people vote on. There's usually 3 different items for each category. So 3 different toners, 3 different moisturizers, 3 different foundations, so on and so forth. The only thing that I don't have specific are eyeliners, lips, and then the eyeshadow,
Mm-hmm.
because obviously the eyeliner is going to deal with whatever eye makeup I'm having.
Yeah.
Um, and then the lip is also going to deal with whatever look I have. But
Mm-hmm.
everything else that you would do for a full face of makeup, I have people voting, and then they choose what I use for that quarter. And
Mm-hmm.
then usually at the beginning of each month, I'll go through and tell them how it's going. If it's like this time, my foundation actually wasn't really setting on my face well, and I felt like it was separating, so I had to toss it. It was the Revlon Color Stay,
Okay.
but I had had that for a very long time,
So
so it could have just been old.
yeah.
Um, so I had to toss that, and then I started using the Maybelline BB cream that I had from my last project pan,
Okay.
and that is actually getting really low right now. So I
So that
may
means you
actually
like
hit pan.
it. Yeah. So you must like it though. What is your favorite foundation so far?
Um, I have to say the Pure Lease BB cream.
Okay.
I'd actually gotten I had the blue one and the pink one. I don't know the difference between the two of them though. I think the pink one is like illuminating, I think. But I tend to really like the BB creams because you can always layer it. You know,
Hmm.
if it's not enough coverage, you can always put more on. Where it's a
Yeah.
little bit more difficult to do with a foundation because can sometimes make you look cakey.
Yeah.
Um, I'm not even reading the comments, by the way.
Yeah.
So I hopefully you are.
Yes. No, I'm looking at it. I know Tuber Chat is on, so some of my mods are still in there too. So, um, so where, if somebody, what's the hardest thing that you've been finding to deal with, having a YouTube channel or with your channel? What have you found that has been the hardest so far?
Having the gumption to actually record a video
Okay.
because I do edit. So a lot of times I'll record the video and it'll sit on my phone for days and days because I just don't feel like editing.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm happy that I know how. I mean, I'm not the greatest at it, but I'm happy that I've learned as much as I have.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but it's the editing. Editing takes a lot longer than it does to put on a full face of makeup.
Yeah. See, I don't edit very much. I think that's why I haven't ventured into doing more makeup looks on camera
Hmm.
because I know the ones that I've done take forever because I don't know how to speed everything up. Like I've seen some of your videos and you'll speed everything up, and I see that you do editing on your videos, and I don't know how to do that yet. So eventually I'll do some more looks on camera or do more live streams with the looks, which will probably be a little bit easier for me.
Yeah. And I mean, it takes a lot, especially because I record mine in one, I start recording and I don't stop until it's the very end.
Hmm.
And sometimes that can be like 45 minutes to an hour of
Yeah.
recording because I'm explaining what I'm doing. And
Yep.
that's just for the eyes.
Yeah.
That's not the full
Full
face.
face. Yep.
Thinking, oh my gosh, 45 minutes just to do two eye looks or just
Mm.
one eye look is a lot, but when you're explaining it, and a lot of times, I prefer a palette that you can build up the shadows. I don't like the palettes. I mean, there's some instances, depending on the color, it's nice to have that, one time on your eyeballs and
Yep.
you're good. But it's also it's nice when you can build it up because
Mm.
then you have control over
Yeah.
how deep and how much color is actually on there. So for me, when I'm doing an eye look, it may look like it only took me 5 minutes,
Mm.
when in actuality it was usually probably about 15 to 20.
Yeah.
And then, finding the lipstick, and because like I said, once I start recording, I don't stop until I'm done.
Hmm.
So, some of that time is also trying to find the right lip. And if I put on a lip and it doesn't go, I've got to wipe it off and then I've got to fix the makeup around my mouth.
Yeah.
So there have been a few times where I've thought, I'm just going to leave everything in and
Hmm.
just put it on, 2 times speed.
Yeah.
But then it's boring when you just see the back of my head because
Yeah.
I'm turned around
Right.
looking in my lipstick drawer.
No, that's true. I think I attempted to do one or two myself where I just did the one eye and then did the other eye off camera and then went back and then had it done and then finished up the rest of it. But it is kind of hard to do that. But you do a really good job because your videos are not like, I think the ones that I've attempted to do have been like 35, 40 minutes, which I think could become very boring to somebody watching that amount of time just watching me put on makeup.
Right.
So I've been watching a bunch of your videos and looking at the different looks, all the palettes that you have. Some of the palettes I even never heard of. So I was just like, whoa, look at this palette right here. It's like, I might have to get some more palettes. Like I don't have enough behind me, but I got to try them now.
Yeah, the Cara Beauty ones, that's how the High Time series started with Melissa and I. Because we had gotten that collection. It's 3 palette collection. Um, it's Girl Scout, Purple Haze, and Orange Pop. Hi everybody. I don't know any of you, but hi.
Yes,
Um,
people coming in, people coming out.
oh, that's when how we started it. Is we both had all 3 palettes and thought, well, let's do looks.
Mhm.
And it's one week I pick her shade, she picks mine.
Okay.
Another week we do the bingo, and then the final week we pick our own shades.
Mhm.
And we did that with those 3 palettes, and then we started on the Jeffree Star because High Times. Okay, let's Jeffree Star's a High Time guy.
Yeah.
So then we switched and started doing his palettes, and then we ran out. Because she has a lot more palettes than I do.
Mhm.
But we ran out of the palettes that we had the same. So we had taken a little break from doing that collab. I think we're probably going to start it back up here soon, probably first of the year. Um,
That'd be cool. Yeah.
and just
I unfortunately have almost every palette of his except for his newest one, Cremated and Beauty Killer. Those are the only three I'm missing.
oh goodness, yeah,
Yeah.
you've got way more than me. I have all of the blood series.
Mhm.
Um, I have blood sugar, blue blood, and blood lust,
Mhm.
and blood money.
Yep.
Blood money, Melissa actually, when he had the buy one get one free sale,
Mhm.
she got me that one.
That's how I got all the other ones. And I had gotten the Alien before in one of the mystery boxes before it discontinued. So I have the Alien. I have, oh my gosh,
I see bloodlust
Thirsty.
behind you.
Yeah, I have Thirsty, Alien, Jawbreaker, Conspiracy, Blue Blood, Blood Money. Um, oh my gosh, where's the other one? This one I haven't even played with. This is the Blood Sugar, which I
Mm-hmm.
was dying to get Blood Sugar. That was one of my goals to get it because I was like, I love the colors and
Well,
I
which one is that? Is that the new one or the old one?
this is the old one. I don't have the new one. I wanted to get the new one, but the new one was it had almost about the same colors, just a little bit of variation. But yeah, this was the old one.
Yeah, that's the one that
Yeah.
I got from my son my first year of having YouTube.
Oh yeah, I had wanted this one forever, and I was like, ooh. And I have also some of the smaller mini palettes of him because I have Jawbreaker in the mini. I have 4 other ones too, but I love Jeffree Star products, so it's just like I love his
Yeah,
palette. So
his colors are whoo,
yeah,
they pack a punch.
oh yeah, the lips pack a punch. Some of the
Yeah.
lips I don't. I get them in the boxes, but I just kind of like okay, well I keep them in there for my collection, but same thing with his the highlighter. Some of them are just such weird, just bright colors is too bright for me on an everyday kind of thing.
Yeah.
Ooh, maybe I lost me. All right.
All right, there
um
you are.
yeah, and I have a lot of Juvia's Place. Do you have any of the Juvia's Place palettes?
I think I have 2. I got them in a mystery box that I got from Busy Beauty Store.
Hmm. Oh,
Um,
you definitely have to try out more of theirs. They have very good pigments. That's what I have on my eyes today. is one of their palettes, and they always have a sale. They're always so inexpensive. So, but they pack a punch and they're very good.
Yeah, I'll have
I'm
to
a
try more of them. I think I have the Sahara and the Sweet Pinks.
Yeah, they just came out with some smaller ones, um, and I had just gotten some of them. They were like these ones,
Oh yeah.
and I mean they're pretty palettes, and they work pretty good. And even if you did this on a color
Oh, I
series,
love those colors.
yes, but you could just do so many different combinations with this. I mean, it's only 6 colors in it, but you could do more with it. And yeah, this is
I
the
think my
Vanessa.
Sweet Pink one is that size.
Yeah. And it's just the Vanessa palette. And I think they sometimes have this for $9.
What?
Yes. Yes. They're really inexpensive. I'm trying to see if I could see the other ones. The other ones are hiding somewhere, but I have a few of them just like this, and they're just, I love them. So you definitely have to try those ones out.
I gotta grab my charger. One moment.
All right. Hello, welcome to Shelly's Crazy Chain. How are you? Hello, Jules in the kitchen. Hey, yo, it's your boy Leo. Shanice Reviews, House of X, 77, Jeb Abuse TV, Carpenter Self Reliance. Thank you.
Okay, I am plugged in.
Bad
Can I
allergies.
hear Shelly's crazy train on here?
Yes.
That's my favorite Michigander.
So like you said, I had another question. So you do a lot of hauls also on your channel.
Yes. I was doing them randomly, uh, because for a while there, COVID had gotten really, that thing that we shall not name,
Yes.
um, had gotten really bad up here again. That new variant.
Hmm.
So I wasn't leaving the house because I wasn't gonna be one of the fatalities.
Yeah.
So I was doing a lot of my grocery shopping kind of
Mhm.
through Amazon. So I would have, and I've learned to read before you click order,
Yeah.
because I have a whole lot of ramen noodles. Like, I have ramen noodles every day for the rest of my life because I did not read how many were in there.
Whoa.
So
So if
I
we ever have a
have
shortage of ramen noodles, I'm coming over to
no.
your house.
I'm stocked for, like, I don't think I'll buy anymore. Um so I was doing like those kind of hauls or a Dollar Tree haul
Mhm.
because you can get so much stuff at the Dollar Tree.
Oh yeah.
It's just crazy.
Oh yeah. She says ramen noodles are nasty.
Oh, Shelly,
You
you
can
just don't
add
make them
things into
right.
Yes, you could add things into your ramen noodle and you can make it a little bit more, you know,
Fancy,
elevated. Yeah. It's like, hey, ramen noodles, it's always good. It
right?
fills the belly and it does the job. So,
And usually if I'm sick, that's what I want.
oh yeah.
Because I don't like a lot of soups.
Mm-hmm.
So ramen is like a soup for me.
Mm. She says Dollar
Dollar
Tree
Tree
prices.
prices went up.
Yeah. No,
No,
everything
they're
is
just a
gone.
dollar.
Yes. No, everything has been going up. It's just like crazy. It's like, oh, but it has to do with what's going on in the world today. So now your boxes, as you said, you're down to going down to, but when you were doing your boxes, what was your favorite box to get?
It would have to be BoxyCharm.
Yeah.
Because BoxyCharm, there was always that high dollar value. It was a lot.
Yeah. I have to say I have a love hate relationship with BoxyCharm, but out of all of them, you get the full size items. You
Hmm.
do get some of the good brand names, even though I put down that I don't want skincare, I just want makeup, and they always give me skincare. But that's another subject.
It's the same way with Ipsy, though. I put, when they ask, would you like to get skincare? I put, like, none of them say never. It's rarely,
Mhm.
sometimes, and often.
Yes.
So I always put rarely, very, very rarely,
Yes.
because I have enough skincare. I need to do more.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I just got rid of the premium box because it was, except for the one box that I got my ABH Paladin. Otherwise than that, I've had maybe one other box I was good with them. Otherwise than that, I was just like, oh, they threw all the extra stuff that just been laying around. Oh, let me just give her this junk and this junk. This is the junk pile. Give it to her. So I just went ahead and got rid of that one.
Right.
Have you ever gotten a lure? Because I have.
I did $10.
Okay, I still have.
So that was a while
I
ago.
still have the allure. I've kept the allure. I'm happy I did for next month because they're going to put a Charlotte Tilbury. It's not the Pillow Talk lip, but it's the liner that they're putting in there, and I'm excited about that. So I'm like, ooh.
Oh wow.
But when you were doing the boxes, as I find out myself, but do you find that doing unboxing is very challenging because of how many people unbox and trying to
Hmm.
get people to see yours versus the 20,000 other people that are getting a box?
Yeah, usually by the time I would get mine, because I always got mine later in the month.
Mm,
So by the time I got mine, people have already watched 15,000 unboxings, because there are the influencers that get their boxes at the beginning of the month.
yeah,
So a lot of times people have watched those, and usually most of the boxes are pretty similar.
yeah.
So by the time I got mine, nobody was really interested in watching another one.
Yeah, I found that's been a challenge for me myself too as an unboxing channel. I didn't even get the Jeffree Star Halloween boxes because I found out about them late, and I was like, well, now by the time I get it, everybody's already seen it. I'm only going to have my very I'm not going to get any new subscribers from it. I know my subscribers might enjoy it, but they probably seen the box about 7,000 times and just came to be, oh yeah, let me go. Michelle has it up.
Right.
So, but I think that your wheel series is something different,
Yes.
which I do think that's a unique because you are using those specific palettes. You're doing it more than one time during that week and giving everybody a view on how the palette works or what kind of combinations you could come up with the palette. And I do think that's a very good series.
Thank you. I enjoy it. I
Yeah.
know that a couple other YouTubers have asked, if it's okay if they do the same thing. And
Mhm.
I'm like, this isn't just mine. I mean, if it takes a lot of time putting all those pallets into a wheel, I'm not gonna lie. It takes a lot of time.
Yeah, you got a lot of pallets. I see your wheel. Your wheel is
Yes.
big, like my wheel will be big. It's like, no, I ain't sitting there doing that. It's just like,
Yeah.
but I do think that it's a great series just because um, like I said, you give everybody a look at the palette, not just one look, like you said, you're comfortable with doing, but it one forces you to try something else new, but
Right.
everybody gets to see what some of those combinations kind of like work with. And I think that's better than just doing one look with it and people are like, oh, okay, yeah, that's kind of nice. But
Right.
now, oh, look, this is what it could really do. It could do this look, you can get that look out of it. So I think that's kind of cool. So
And I
it's,
like the challenging part is sometimes using every single shadow. And
mhm,
that's the one thing that I started like towards, I think the first time I did that was maybe May or June of this year when I decided I'm using every single color in the palette,
mhm.
even the ones that I would not want to use.
Yeah.
Because everyone has that palette where you're like, I'm not touching that color. It's
Hmm.
not going near my eyeballs or on my face anywhere.
Yeah.
But the fact that I'm forcing myself to use every single color
Mm.
um, is a challenging at times, especially the darker ones, the like blacks and
Yeah.
grays, because that's how do you make a pretty girly look with blacks and grays? You don't.
Yeah. That's quite hard to go ahead and do. I know Shelly had said, but we need to understand that people that don't get boxes and don't really watch other channels that much still want to see what we got. And that's true.
Oh yeah, and I still unbox them.
Mm.
Heck, I've unboxed a box from a previous month and like, well, this is what I got.
Hmm. No, and it's true. I think we all kind of like stay in our comfort zone with the colors and stuff. That yes, that would kind of like push me to try different things myself too. But I do know that with your project, your quarterly project that you do, I've been trying to do something along that line too, but more my hauls for my boxes. So a month of
Mm.
unboxings, and I've been trying to get that together. So I've like, but I'm not doing very good. I'm putting them up because I still have September over there. October is sitting over there, and it's like my room is becoming a mess now, and it's just like I gotta put it away. So,
I've also been when I get the boxes, like
mm,
with Ipsy this month, because of course I know everything that's in both of those because they show you in the app.
yeah.
Um, I think between the two bags, I have enough to do a full face.
Hmm.
So once I get the bags, that's what I plan on doing.
I know it's kind of hard to think of new things to keep everybody um, coming back in a sense. And I know a lot of people want to see everybody use the products.
Hmm.
But my thing is as I'm going through my box, I'm looking at it. It's like I'm never really going to use this. Why am I going to open it for the one time to show everybody the product on me? And I'm going to throw it in the corner. I rather put it in a giveaway for somebody,
Yeah,
and they could get more use of it. So in a way, it's kind of bad because I know people like to see the product being used, but I think in the long run, once I do a giveaway, then hey, at least somebody's going to be able to use it. So,
right, right. Well, I
mm.
know the one thing I'm excited about in my Ipsy Plus is I'm finally getting a Nomad palette.
Doorbell. I know.
Is that what that is?
Yep. You'll see through all my other live streams that either my phone goes off and it's Motorola, or the bell rings or the dog barks, and it's just like okay, just ignore it.
I think when I watched your the interview you had with Red, I think her phone was going off.
Hmm.
You
No,
were trying to switch from your phone to the laptop
yes,
in that
because
video.
yeah, and I had one that I did that, and then I went back to another one, and it was just like that's what happens all the time. You're here for a long time. Thank you, Shelly. Now, what would you say that if somebody was going to start a channel? So if somebody came up to you and said, "Hey, I'm thinking about starting a channel and doing YouTube," what would be your advice to them?
to make sure that you've got a thick skin,
Mm,
because not everyone here is gonna treat you with kid gloves.
mm, sure.
In the very beginning of my channel, I had to block a few people because they were not nice. And you've got to have that thick skin to know,
Yeah.
here are these people that can be keyboard ninjas, but, you know, living at home in their mom's basement.
Yeah.
And they don't even have real profile pictures up.
Mm,
It's not about you, it's about them.
yeah.
So you've got to have that thick skin to just know that you can't be everybody's cup of tea.
Yeah.
Some people prefer coffee.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely true. I think you
Shelly.
I think you do need to uh, have that thick skin and be able to be okay. Well, some people are not going to like you. And I grew up, can't say something nice, don't say something at all. So if I'm at somebody's channel, I won't leave anything positive, but I won't leave anything negative either. I still give a thumbs
Right.
up because they put work into their video.
Right.
I think that's what everybody has to remember. There, people put work into their video and they put the thought into it. Is it everybody's liking? Nope. Some people will like you, some people won't. That's how it is in life itself, not just on YouTube. But yeah,
Right.
you need to have that thick skin to deal with some of the comments and the things that you get. And then some of the people that are not nice themselves from one channel to another channel. So there's the other issue that you have. And I find as it being in beauty, we tend to be the harshest amongst each other.
Yes.
I do find, I know other niches have their issues too, but I think the beauty community, I think we're very harsh amongst each other because it's, who comes up with that look first, or who uses that palette first, or who gets to that review first. And, you know, I just think that it's just a hard niche out of all of
Yes.
them. But boxing is a hard niche too because it's whoever gets that box first.
Yep.
Is the one going to be going ahead? Woohoo! It's like I got one Jeffree Star, two of them right now, boxes that I got it before a lot of people, and one of them I got over 4,000 views on it. So,
Oh, wow.
but I've had other ones that I've gotten and not enough time and only got, a few, 100, 200, kind of views on it.
Yeah.
But it's, it's a luck of the draw,
Yeah.
really, with some of those boxes. So, um, so you now your next thing on your series on your channel is going to be going ahead doing your weight loss journey.
Yep. It'll be the first time that I'm actually showing from head to toe.
Mm, all
And
right.
I haven't filmed it yet. I still
Mm,
have to work up the courage.
yeah.
Um, but I think with the little community that I have
Mm,
now, I think everyone will be open to it and open to maybe not want to watch every single one of them, but
mm,
it's something that I've been sitting with for a while and just, it I've got to do it.
yeah.
I'm going to just keep talking myself out of it if I don't just do it and do it now.
Yeah. No, and I think you'll be good. I think you are going to have to avoid some of those comments because I already know that it's the one thing that I would be scared to do a vlog like that because you are going to have people who are going to be cruel in a sense that they don't, hey,
Mhm.
they don't have to, they have to remember it takes a lot to go up there to do it, you know.
Exactly.
And so you're saying, well, you're showing everybody, okay, this is my weakness here. This is where I got to right now. This is my weakness, but, encourage me more. And I guess when you start your video, you could tell them that. It's like, hey, you know, I'm showing
Yeah.
this. I'm showing you everything. This is going to be my journey. Please, show me encouragement in the comment section. Do not put me down. Help lift me up and, you know, kind of thing. And
Yeah.
maybe that will help a little
I hope so. I
because,
know that it's something that I've, been, like I said, it's been heavy on my head, and I just have to put my faith out there that my son has already offered to go through the comments before I can see them and, delete the ones that he doesn't like, which,
yeah.
that also worries me because he's very protective of his mama, and, he's also in a mental, not such a great place. He's going through a breakup right now, which he'd kill me if he knew that I was talking about it. Um,
So you
but
guys, I'm sorry to disturb you. You're going to hear yourself. I'm just trying to get your link so I could drop it down. All right. Just in case you heard yourself in one of your old videos.
oh yes, I know. I was actually talking to my son earlier and um, was going through to reply to comments and happened to hit to view my channel instead of the studio. And
Mm-hmm.
he's like, "What are you watching your own video right now?" I'm like, "No, I'm not. I'm actually trying to get to the comments so that I can answer them. It's been a while."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, keeping up with comments has been a little daunting for me, just with all my surgeries and all the other stuff that I've been going through this whole summer. So I'm so far behind. I've been telling
Yeah.
everybody you're going to be getting a lot of comments back, replies back from me. You'd be like, "Hey, wasn't that video up about 4 months ago?" But
Oh
I said I'm going
gosh.
to do it.
Well, that's
I'm
the one
definitely
good
going to
thing
do
about the studio is when you go in to like reply back from your computer, you
it.
can select just to see the ones you've not replied to. So
Yeah.
that
No,
makes it
that's
easier. You're not going through all of your comments that you've already made.
yeah. No, I do think it's going to be interesting to see your journey. It's like I'm like, whoo, it's going to probably inspire me to start doing my own journey. So, which is going to be a good thing. So, but what would you so since between all your, we asked about your boxes, what would you say has been your most embarrassing thing that you have done or have happened while you've been taping or
Oh, it's gotta be when I was watching The Boys. And when I say boys, I'm talking about my cousin's two little ones. Um, and there have been a few times where I've thought that I edited out their voices.
mm,
Um, because the older one of the two had become like a parrot and was mimicking everything. And at one point, I remember like stubbing my toe or something and dropped the F bomb.
mm.
He began dropping the F bomb.
Oh no.
Yeah, and telling his brother to stop effing talking to me. Oh yeah, oh, yeah. So that was a lot of editing and then a lot of explaining to the parents. Um, by the way, the child learned a new word today.
Yeah.
Blue's Clues has gone to the birds lately.
Yes, just blame it on Blue's Clues.
Or Coco Melon.
Yeah,
Like, you won't believe what they taught him on Coco Melon today.
I know.
It was not me.
Yes, it's never you. It's
No.
like no, I have to remember I have a lot of road rage when I'm driving, and I've gotten better, so I
Oh,
only curse in my car instead of going ahead and putting my finger up and going out the window like this. So, but I always forget that my son's in the car. So yeah, so I know that feeling. It's just like crazy. Now, what would you say has been your favorite video that you've have done, or like your favorite eye look or your favorite haul?
The most fun was probably one that was a collab last year. It was called the Wacky Tacky collab.
Mhm.
Um, we did some crazy collabs last year during the pandemic. We did oh, that tiger guy. What was his name? Shelly, help me. Carol Baskin.
Yeah.
Killed her husband, whacked him. That stuff. Um, I created a collab where we had to become one of the characters from that show on Netflix.
Oh gosh.
So that was a lot of fun, but probably the most in well, not embarrassing, but the craziest would be the Wacky Tacky, where I became a Joyzy girl and I had a Joyzy accent, and it was Jim Tannin and Laundry, and I had on the orangest foundation I could find.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it was hilarious, and I talked like Tonya. My name was
Mm.
Tonya, so I talked like Tonya the entire thing. It was crazy, and that had to be the most fun. Was turning into Tonya. I'll have to bring
Oh
Tonya back at some point.
oh my gosh. What would you say has been your most disastrous eye look that you've done?
Oh gosh, it had to be something with blue. I swear it looked like Tammy Faye Baker or Mimi from Drew Carey doing a completely blue eye look.
Oh my
Probably
god.
the craziest.
Yeah, yeah. That blue is not my most easiest color to work with. I could do the oranges, the browns, the um, purples, but blue and me and green, those are ones I have to work on myself.
Well, I was never really comfortable with using green
Mhm.
eyeshadows until I started working with the Girl Scout palette from Cara Beauty. And that, oh, Shelly, I will send it to you. That Wacky Tacky collab was insane. Um, the we were doing obviously the Girl Scout. You think
Mhm.
of Girl Scouts green, so it was a lot of green shades, and I actually liked most of. I think there was probably one of the three looks that I just thought was cuckoo crazy. And there were probably colors that Melissa picked out for me because she always likes to push it, but it's because she is such a great artist that she can make something out of nothing, and her big old doe eyes are just you're just like, yes, okay, dear, I'll do that. Don't cry, I'll do that.
Thank you, Shy. Um, what palette, or put it this way, if somebody turned around and said, okay, you get to pick any palette, it's free, what palette would it be?
Oh gosh. I think it would have to be the Pink Religion palette
Hmm. Okay.
because I love pinks.
Hmm.
If it's pink, it's mine.
Fine. All right. Okay. If you had a chance for to get PR from a any line or any company, or a box, what would it be?
Oh gosh. I'd love to get free boxes from BoxyCharm.
Okay.
That would be awesome. because then I wouldn't be paying for the box. I'd just be paying for the pop-up sale.
Yeah. Yeah, those pop-ups, they get me too much. I told you, I haven't even done my choice for this next month. I've kind of like stayed away from everything because the pop-ups then get me really bad. And unfortunately, Christmas time is coming, and my 9-year-old does not
Shelley,
understand that. My
Shelley just
9-year-old
shared
does not
about.
understand that. Oh, cool. Oh, thank you so much, Shelly. My 9-year-old does not understand that mommy has an addiction to makeup and a palette, and that's one less present for him. And it's like, that's not going to fly with him. So it's
Right.
like, okay, I got to stay away from it. at least for the next month or two. Are you going to be doing any Vlogmas?
I'm going to try because that's when I really want to start. Well, I'm going to start filming before then, but I really want to try to do Vlogmas and have that be like the start of my weight loss journey
Okay.
so that, next year at this time, going into Vlogmas, hopefully I'll have like met a goal or gone over a hurdle.
Hmm.
So fingers crossed that happens.
Yes. No, I'll be watching that journey. I'll be in the comment section. You got it. Come on, thumbs up. You got it. So definitely. Um, where do you eventually see your channel in, let's say, 5 years from now? What do you see it at?
I'd love to be monetized by then. I mean, who doesn't want to be
Yeah.
monetized?
Yeah.
I mean, granted, I've told that it's not much money, but still
Mm-hmm.
getting paid to do something that you enjoy,
Mm-hmm.
who's going to say no to that?
No, nobody's gonna
Um,
say no.
and I'd like to have like a consistent schedule that I stick to
Mhm.
because I've had a lot of times where I've been like, okay, now this is what I'm gonna do. Every week you're gonna get at least this many videos out of me. And then the last 3 or 4 weeks, like I said, the last video that I had was the Rio Beauty support group collab, and that was the end of October. Before that was probably 2 weeks, and it
Mhm.
was, a wheel series collab or a wheel series that went up, and I haven't done any other ones.
Mhm.
So doing this interview with you is kind of me putting my thoughts out there, and now Shelly's going to hold me accountable.
Yep. See, and
She'll be
I will
texting
too.
me saying, "Hey, where's that video?"
Yep. Yep. You definitely have to be consistent. You have to. Um, I was originally on mine doing a Makeup Monday, a Wacky Weird Wednesday, and a Boxing Friday, and things had gotten so out of whack. But I tried to do 3 times out of the week. So, and I had jumped from, I started in October of last year. And
You've gotten really far in just a year. Oh, did I drop or did you drop? Okay, Shelly, I'll send you all my chocolate.
okay, I think we're
Oh, we're
back.
back.
Yes. It might even be mine. I see a little bar up there. It's just driving me nuts. But that's what happens when you do a live stream and you have terrible internet.
Oh gosh, yeah. With me working from home, I've got to have like the internet plug. Oh, I think you're frozen again. She paused. Can people in the chat hear me?
Hopefully, we'll come back. See the voodoo. Ooh,
Oh, there you
ooh.
are. Can you
Yes,
hear me?
hello. Long time no see.
I know. It's been so long.
Yeah. I mean, I hear people, I think the people that made a lot of money on YouTube have been the older, not older people, but the older crowds. You know, Manny MUA, Laura Lee, all of them have made so much more money because it was a different time when they started on YouTube,
Right.
versus what we're doing. But yes, I still do think that I would love to get monetized. Do I think I'm going to make zillions of dollars from it? No, but I'm hoping it'll pay for a new box.
Yeah.
You know, that's
That's
about it.
really
But
all I really want out of it is just pay for my habit.
yes,
Pay for the habit you caused.
yes, definitely so. I say you'll get more. Hopefully, I'll get more PR. I'm hoping to get more. I get. I'm on a thing for Yes Style for PR, so it's like, and I've gotten 2 free boxes from 2 unboxing places. So, but hopefully more will come. And I think as you get consistent and people see that you're consistent,
Yeah.
they know, okay, Monday I'll go to Michelle's channel. She's going to have this, or, she's going to have something on there. I think you'll get bigger and more views. And before you know it, you're going to get monetized.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
Yep. It's
Oh, I've
just,
missed you too, Shelly.
it is a lot of, you have to be very it's time consuming, YouTube.
Yeah.
You have to be very willing to put the time in. um, like House of X, that's on here, they say this is your business, and so if you want your business to grow, unfortunately you have to put the time in to your business to have it grow.
Yeah.
So, but it's just like, but why did you originally start? What motivated you to start doing your YouTube channel?
Well, I wasn't working. Um, and I had been watching a lot of YouTube there for a while I was recovering, and a bunch of the ladies were, telling me just do it. Just you just have to make it what you want to do, and you just have to start. Just record one video and see what happens.
Mm.
Well, I recorded that one video and kind of caught the bug, and then was, recording, and I wasn't editing in the beginning.
Mm.
So I think now that I've learned how to edit, I want my videos to look more or not presentable, but I want them to look better
Mm.
and not just a lot of dead air where I'm trying to figure out why this shadow isn't working,
Yeah.
but I with a lot of the videos that I've been doing have been eye looks, and while it's part of the wheel series or my Project Pan, it's still a lot of, as when you're concentrating and
Mm.
making sure it doesn't look like you have a black eye,
Yeah.
you've got to pay attention. And for
Yeah.
me, I can't walk and chew gum. So
Mm.
you're telling me I'm going to talk while I've got this brush and I'm going to
Mm.
put it on my face?
Yeah.
It's more difficult to do, a talky talk, get ready with me.
Mm.
I'd rather get ready and then do a voiceover.
I see. And me, I think I find it a little bit more easy to do a live stream, get ready with me, than to do a video of it because I don't edit.
Well, and
I
you
think.
get the interaction talking back and forth. You're
Mm.
a lot of times for me, like I can't do a video while somebody else is in the room.
Mm.
I just watching the video.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like people can watch the video, that's fine. I'm not sitting in the room with you while you're watching that video.
Yeah.
I can't tell if you're laughing at me or not paying attention to what I'm doing.
Hmm.
I know that I get the watch time and the engagement a lot of the times, but I'm not in the room, so I'm not there while you're watching me get ready
Yeah.
with you.
Yeah. I've known one or two other people that have the same things that they just can't do it while there's other people there. So I have my son that walks in and out, but that doesn't seem to bother me. But that's my son, so
Yeah. I've
it's
tried to do when I was going down to where I live in northern Michigan.
mm,
So when I would go down for my special appointments down in Ann Arbor, it's like a 3-hour drive. So my son and I would always like get a hotel and stay overnight.
mm,
And there were a few times where I was recording a Get Ready With Me when he was in the room. And he would always say, "I'm not paying attention to you, Mom. I'm not." I'm like, well, when I look up and you're looking at me, you are paying attention to me. If you weren't staring at me, then you weren't paying attention to me.
mm-hmm.
And that always just made me, I don't know, it was just weird. Now, I can get ready without filming, like for my niece's wedding. My best friend came over to the hotel that we were staying at, and her and I sat there and got ready together.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't record it because it was a one-on-one thing.
Yeah.
And she doesn't want to be on camera. So that was the main point right there. She was
Yeah.
like, if you're filming, I'm not sitting here.
I don't know. I know I've had other people ask me to help them with makeup or put makeup on them. I don't know if I'm good at that. I have not tried. I'm still learning myself, so
Well, and a lot of times I think it's cool when people will ask, like,
Mhm.
well, how do you contour or how do you do this? Well, it's going to be different for everyone's face.
Yeah.
When I started and I'm not going to say her name, but Shelly knows who I'm talking about, I think. Um, when I started, I had a YouTuber that was very heavily involved in my channel.
Mm-hmm.
And she ended up actually stopped making videos, but at one point, I was going to quit because she said my videos weren't good enough and that I wasn't applying makeup the right way or whatever. And I told her, I'm applying it the way I want it to look. I don't want to look like you.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's face shape is different. I have more rounder face. So the way I apply contour is going to be completely different than the way you apply it. And she has like
Yeah.
a long, skinny face.
Mm.
Well, we're not the same.
Yeah, no, not the same at all. I tell everybody putting on makeup is very personal. What
Yeah, it's very
what looks
individual.
good on one person doesn't look good on another person. Everybody puts on makeup good because you're putting on makeup for the way that you like to have makeup. And makeup to me makes me feel, I think I'm beautiful without it, but I think I'm much more beautiful with it. And it's just a form of my expression of my art.
Right.
But how I have my makeup is not the way that somebody else is going to like it. And it's like everybody's skin texture is different, their skin coloring. The color I have on right now might not look the same way on you because of your skin tone and, the shape of your eye. And, everybody does it a different way. And I don't think anybody does makeup a wrong way. I think they do it their way. I don't think anybody should
Exactly.
be judged for how they put their makeup on. It's just like, would I be able to, even if I have 10 more years of experience, would I ever be able to do the same thing Nikki Tutorial does? No way.
No, she is an artist.
Yes, she definitely is. She's amazing. I mean, I look at some of the stuff she does and it's like, what? I tried it, but it just doesn't quite come the
Right?
same way. It's just like, wait, it doesn't look like this picture. I have to do maybe one time attempt to do a look from like Manny MUA or, Nikki, or one of the other great, makeup artists. And I might have to try to recreate their look, but I have to get a simple look, a
Right.
really simple look. I'm
Like the
not doing
simplest
those,
of all looks. Like the beginning
yes,
part of an eye look. I'll just do the first
yes,
three
definitely.
steps. That's it.
Yes, definitely. And then when they start putting the lines over here and then it's coming over here and then I'm just like, what? I try to
Right?
do it and I try to do it and it looks like a 2-year old tried to draw my face. So,
Oh yeah. And I call them, I don't know, when I'm applying the eyeshadow,
mm,
because my eyelids are so like, I don't know, uh, hooded, I guess.
yeah.
I'll have like the hesitations, like the skipping, where
Mm,
I've got to like pull my eye taut to then get the color all the way across my
mm,
eyelid. And I always, like, as I'm doing the video, I'm like, well, there goes the road bumps, because
yeah,
it looks like little speed bumps on my eyeballs.
yeah.
And I feel like Nikki Tutorial does not have those speed bumps on her eyes at all.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know how. I tell everybody, yes, I'm 50 years old,
You
but
are not.
yes, I am. I'm 50.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I'm 50 years old with a 9-year-old son. I think I should be more tired than what I am right now. But I look at some of the looks that are coming out nowadays, and I want to attempt to do them, but I feel too that it's just not made for my skin. I all
Yeah.
these matte foundations that everybody's using, how they get just flawless contours and everything. I can't wear it because then wrinkles that I don't see now just pop up with matte, makeup. It's just
Yeah.
not made for my skin. It's made for somebody who has, smooth as a baby's butt skin, which I don't have that anymore.
Right.
I have the, you put your hands in a, water too long, kind of pruny kind of thing coming out of her now. So,
Exactly.
hello, Esther. Yes. Hey, Mr. Bones. Yes, I am 50 years old. Yeah.
Yeah, you
It's
don't
like,
look it at all. You look maybe in your 30s.
yeah, no, 50 years old. It's like, and I tell everybody, I have people that, one of the other girls at work, she's about the same age, and she's like, oh, I couldn't tell anybody. I was like, what? I'm proud of my 50 years old. I've earned my 50 years old, okay?
Right.
My 50 years have been earned, okay? It's just like,
Wow.
yes, definitely. No, I'm gonna, it's gonna be interesting to see you on your journey because I know you're gonna do it. I know you're gonna do
I
it,
am.
you know, but as everybody always tells me, because I've always been heavy my whole life, everybody says it took so long to put it on, it's gonna take that much time to take it off. And that you
Right.
have to be happy with a pound loss is a pound less, and it's just like it's always hard to initially get started. But I think once you get started, you'll have your mindset on it, and then you're just going to be like, okay, be down months down the road, and you'll be like, oh, look,
Yeah, no, I'll message you and be like, hey, I guess I can do it.
yep. No, you definitely you have it in you more than what you think you do. So, and you get to the point that you get like I said, I started a big fit like boot camp kind of gym, and I
Hmm.
loved it. But then I hurt my shoulder, and now everything's I can't go back there. And it's like, okay, Michelle, I'm sitting here thinking, okay, I'm going to start next month. Ooh, I'm going to get the clearance for this. I'm doing this, but in the meantime, I'm doing absolutely nothing, and that's just not helping me. So I have to figure out, like you, another way to just go ahead and do it, and I think if you're doing it with your family members that you have on your channel, I think once you're doing that, you have that support there, and you'll have some accountability too. And then
Yeah.
it'll make you think, okay, yeah, I could do it. Let me not give up, you know. And it's going to be interesting to see your journey. It's like, I'll be right there.
You know, it starts with one step. That's all you
Yep.
starts with one step.
Yep. It's easier to put it on than take it off. Yep.
Exactly.
You know, but you make little changes here and there. I just got the Circle water bottles, and
Oh
the
yeah.
ones that you see all the ads on and stuff.
Hmm.
And I've cut down my soda a lot. I have some soda here where I could go through normally, eh, which is kind of bad. Um, After work, before I go to bed, I could go through a 3 liter Diet Coke.
Oh
That is
wow.
not that is not all the coffee I drink during the day. That's not all the other sodas I drink during the day. And even though it's diet soda, I have to incorporate water, try to get my body a little bit more cleansed in a sense. And I've cut
Yeah.
it down that I've had my 3 liter bottle there, and I've had it for 5 days now. So that's
Wow.
how much
That's
I've cut
awesome.
down. Yeah. So it's just like, but this is a little change. Am I cutting out my sweets or my other stuff? No, but I have to work on one thing at a time. Yes, uniquely lavishes. Yes, your community is always motivating. And that's what they're there. They're going to be there to motivate you and help you out. They know that this is your journey. They're there for you, and they'll be like, "Woohoo, you can do it!" Little pom poms going on.
You're gonna be my cheerleaders.
Yes, definitely. You're going to have all of us there to support you. So,
And then before you know it, I'll actually be able to walk a mile. But
yep,
walking a mile starts with the first step.
yes, it does. I say that, yep. I told my son the same thing. It's like, okay, we need to start going, you know, I'm not that far from my mailbox. And I said, you know what? We both need to start, you know, getting more active. And okay, let's park the car. And then we walk to the mailbox and walk back. It's not a lot, but it's that first step.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's what you
In
kind
our
of like.
mailboxes, we've got a pretty long driveway, and our mailbox is across the street. So that was one thing I told my cousin that I wanted to start doing is, you know, for her not to stop and get the mail on her way home, that, I'm going to walk out to because I can see when the mail lady runs
Mhm.
when I'm at work. The where my desk is set up, I can see the mailbox. Um, so I'm going to start every time I see the mail lady run, I'm going to get up and walk out to the mailbox
Yep. Yep. But that's
and try
that's
to
a
hit my
little step.
steps.
Yep, it starts. And once you get to the mailbox and you get back and you do that a couple of times, then it'll motivate you to go just a little bit past the mailbox and,
Yeah.
come right back, it's so
But
baby steps.
like I said earlier, I can't see outside now because it's like midnight. Not really, but it looks like it. I can't tell if there's still that white stuff on the ground, but
Oh gosh. Yeah, I'm lucky I'm here in Texas. We don't really get the snow. Well, we got it last year and it just shut down San
I
Antonio.
was gonna say you
But
guys got snow last year.
yes, but normally we don't have snow, so it's not so bad here. So I have no excuse that it's still 70, 80 degrees outside. It's not 100, it's not 40. I should be able to get my butt out there and do a little bit of a walk. So,
Yeah, you don't have the excuse I have.
yes. And that's the bad part because I don't have any excuse. I should be getting out there. So hopefully maybe I'll be starting my journey with you.
That'll be fun.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sending it down to you, Shelly. I'm sending it.
Don't send it over here either because my town cannot, my city can't handle it.
Well,
They still they
Shelly's
put
in the
out.
same state. She's just further south.
Oh my! out here, I'm originally a New Yorker. So when it snows, these trucks come by and they put what? They put salt out, right?
Hmm.
Here, they put little rocks out.
Rocks.
Little rocks, the little pebble rocks. Why? I got a little small car with all these trucks out there. Don't you know? I have to make sure through traffic and stay away from the big trucks because my car will get hit with all the pebbles. Yeah, little pebbles. Not
That is
rock, not
so weird.
I don't know. They're backwards here.
Well, they're also not used to it.
Yes, but you put they could look it all up and it's like you put salt down, not little pebbles.
I
I'm like,
remember one year my ex and I had gone down to visit his mom in Tennessee. It was right after the wildfires
mm,
in Gatlinburg. And we had gone down and it was the first part of January. And while we were down there, they got hit with a blizzard.
mm.
And it was hilarious because, we're trying to find somewhere to eat dinner and every place is closing up and they're like being escorted out. And we're like, this is a Tuesday. This is just a normal, it's winter.
Mm-hmm.
You people know what winter is, right?
Yeah.
Not realizing, and they had actually closed the entire city, and unless you were an emergency vehicle, you weren't supposed to be out.
Uh,
Well, it was nothing for us because we just came from a blizzard and we drove all the way down to Tennessee.
mm-hmm.
And the next day when we were heading home, there were cars like all over the road, and we're like, "Oh my gosh, we
Yeah.
need to get out of here."
Yes, even here, the first time it ever like snowed or iced over here, it was just crazy. And I'm like sitting there thinking, these people don't know how to deal with this weather at
Right.
all. There were people going down the road and they were just going, ooh, ooh. I'm like, what are you doing? That's
Yeah.
how come I tell everybody the last times that it's iced over, I said, I'm not going out there. My car is not equipped to handle ice. It's like I'm not
Yeah.
putting my son in danger or myself in danger just to go to work. You should be closed anyway. And
Right.
they generally close everything down here. Everything gets closed. It's just like it's we all wish for ice days here because then we get a day off, but then you got to deal with the ice, so
Right.
it's really crazy. Um
It's 34 here right now.
uh, oh no. It is much it's doesn't even say. Let me see what mine says. It's yeah, it's a little chilly today, but I don't think it's as chilly as it is down there. So it is 72. Oh no, 69 right now out here.
See, that's like the perfect temperature, like 60s, high 60s, low 70s. It could be
Hmm.
like that every day. I'd be perfect.
Yeah, no, it's been getting chillier out here, and I joke with everybody because when I used to work on the floors, all the patients would be like, "Oh, how's the weather outside?" And I'd be like, "Listen, I'm fine. I came with no shirt on, no, jacket on, but the locals, they're bundled up, and some of them are bundled up right now, even at this weather. They have the like the snow jackets on,
Oh my
and I'm looking
gosh.
at them. I was like, why are you wearing that? But yeah, they,
Oh
they
my.
get over dramatic here. It drops, past 70 and everybody's freezing out here. And it's just like, that's not me. I got to remember, though, my son is not used to the cold weather. And so I have to
I was
remember to
like,
button
he's one of
him
those
up.
bundled up in a parka.
Yes. Where me, I'm just like out there with my shirt and I'm like, this is just beautiful weather. It's like, oh, Uniquely Lavish says it's freezing in Maryland. 60s is like bikini weather for Michigan.
Yes, it is. When the spring hits, the first time that it is above 50, we're all outside in like t-shirts and shorts.
Oh, Shy Sorry Vlog says 48 degrees there. And people wear boots and bubble coats. Yeah, they've been wearing bubble coats here too. I'm like, it's not that cold. But it's like I think from the first year when I got here in '98 till now, when I was here in '98, the whole summer we were the whole winter, summer wearing shorts. Now it's gotten that it's
Well,
getting colder, so you have to wear a little, I wind up wearing a sweater all winter and that's it. That's as much as I need for the winter time. So, but again, we do a lot of driving out here. So we go from the car to the door or, a little bit of walking. So I think if I had to take the train and the bus and do that all like I used to do in New York, I probably would have to bundle up just a little bit more.
yeah.
But
Because you're not really outside in the weather all that much if you're just going from the house to the car and
yeah,
car to
and
work.
that's what they do here, but they still wearing the bubble jackets. I'm just like, why? I go in a car, I cannot drive. Even in New York when I was there, I would always have to take my coat off and drive, without the coat because it's just too confining. That'd be like
Yeah.
trying. It's like, no, not me.
Like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Yes, in a car where you're supposed to be watching out what you're doing. No, I need to have the
I
room
can't
and
see over my coat, officer.
yeah. I don't think that'll be an excuse that would fly.
Oh, dang it.
Yeah, no, not at all. It's supposed to be the coldest and longer winter in years. I've been hearing that. I hear even for here in Texas that they say it's going to be much more colder this year. But I don't know. I guess we'll see. Normally, it would get cold right at Halloween, and Halloween always would rain. This year, it started getting colder about 2 weeks beforehand. So we'll
Same
see
up
what
here.
happens. Yeah. So it's I just hope that we don't have a power outage like last year. We lost our
Yeah.
electricity for 2 days and my son was sick during that whole time and trying to
Oh,
keep him
no.
warm and stuff. It was just and then we lost they did intermittent I cannot say it power. So we would have power for a little bit, then they'll shut it off, and then the people across the street would have power, then theirs would go off, then the other people, then we would get it was just crazy. Oh, they say sharing is caring. No, no, not with snow and cold. Okay, that's okay. You want to give me a pizza, share some candy with me, share some other things, but not the cold or the snow. All right, you can keep that. I will kindly forgive you for not sharing with me.
She doesn't want us to love her that much, Shelley.
Yeah, yeah. Yes. Oh no, you guys could keep that colder weather. That's okay. I don't need to share in that. That's not love to me.
If you want to
It's like
love her, you don't give her the snow.
yes,
We keep it.
no, yes. I will. I'll keep my heat, and then when I'm tired of, if it's too hot, then I'll send you guys some. So,
That sounds good. I'm all down for that.
so do you have anything new or exciting that's coming up on your channel beside your weight loss journey?
Um, just that monthly collab, the Real Beauty Support Group. Um, I can't give away the word, but this month is
Hmm.
gonna, it's really pushing me outside my
Okay.
comfort zone. Um, and it's gonna be different. Um, I think there's 8 of us now. And like I said, each month somebody gets a new word and then we take a few months off. So, and they're calling it seasons. So this first season will be 8 episodes, one for every month, and it's usually the last Wednesday of the month. So this month will be the Wednesday before Thanksgiving,
Hmm.
and I still haven't recorded that video. I need to, but I've tested out some eye looks,
Hmm.
but it's not what I'm looking for.
Okay.
So I'll probably work on some of those tomorrow because
Yeah.
I want to get that initial video going for, the new series on my channel. And that I'm
So,
hoping to be like 1 day a week and having it be like an entire week's worth.
okay, yeah, I understand. Like doing every day, but then you put everything into one video.
Yeah. So that'll be
Which would
even
be
more editing, which is what I dread.
yes. No. I tell everybody I think I have it much more easier because I don't do a lot of editing. So I could probably put out more videos because I don't edit. So do a grunge look.
You don't even know what this month is for. You don't know the word, Shelley.
I do find that collabs are very interesting. I just did a collab there were 7 of us or 8 of us all together, and we did the Halloween looks on the collab, and we did a different theme every week. And so we all did our own
Cool.
interpretation of it. And so, yeah, it brought me out a little bit out of my box because I did an animal look. Then we had to do a funny look. We also had to do a scary look. And then we also did scary, funny, um, oh, I'm pretty look. So,
Aw.
and then so it was fun. Collabs I think are really, really fun. It does get you outside of your box because the same group that I did this one with, there was a few of the same ones from my last one. We did a color series and where you had to use the same color, full face. So
Oh,
we did
wow.
orange. So you had to use orange on your lips, on your eyes. If you had a blush that was orange, you did that or a highlighter. And then we did a green look, a blue look. And so you had to just use that one color. And that was quite hard for me to
Oh,
figure out,
yeah.
okay, one color. And then you have to, it's just like, so your eyes didn't look like Mimi. One color.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That dang
But
blue look.
yeah, but I think I had a blue look. I think I put a picture of her up there because that's what I thought I looked like. So, so it's just like, but no, they're fun doing collabs together. So it's just like it does get you outside of your comfort zone. Um, it helps everybody to see not your channel but also somebody else's channel, and so you all grow together. And it was fun looking at all the looks and seeing what everybody comes up with. So inside,
Yeah.
so. You never know. We might do a collab ourselves. You
Yeah,
never
you
know.
never know.
Yeah. Yes, you got so many palettes. I got so many palettes. We could
Right?
come up with something. So, well, everybody has to wait and see, and everybody in the
Yeah.
chat, make sure I did drop Michelle's link down in the chat. So make sure you guys definitely go ahead and uh, connect with her. I think this is it again. And then going to have an early dinner. Thank you, Shy. So what? I'm trying to think what else because I could talk about makeup all day long. It's
Mm-mm.
just like woo. I think I have to have you come up again, and we should do a palette and just do a semi ready with me together. I know you don't like everybody in the room, but I think it'll be interesting and different. It's like,
Oh, and I've done like live get ready with me.
mm,
That's different because I don't have to edit that down.
mm, yep,
That I can leave everything in because I
mm,
just did it live.
yep. So we have to do another one, and then I'll go on your channel with one palette, and you come on my channel with a palette, and then
Oh,
we do
that
our
sounds like fun.
interpretation of the palettes. So
'Cause I think
we'll
we
have
have
to
a
get
lot
that
of the
set up.
same palettes since we had a lot of the same boxes that
Yeah.
provided us those palettes.
Yes, definitely. I love this Get Ready With Me. Yes, no. So I think we're going to have to plan that. So we'll have to pick a date that works for you and for me, and we'll do one palette on yours, and then we'll try another one on mine, and we'll just do
All
a
right,
live
sounds
stream
like
and do that.
fun.
Yeah, because I think that would be interesting. Like I said, everybody, even if we use the same palette, I think all our looks are going to come out different. Like you
Oh
said,
yeah.
different facial structure, different preference to different colors within a palette,
Mhm.
because we might have a palette that have, oranges, blues, and, greens in it. So let's just say. Hopefully, no palette has that. Um, but you might go for, the greens, and I might go more for the, oranges. Who knows?
Yeah.
So it'd be interesting to see. It's just like,
Yeah,
yoo-hoo-hoo.
definitely.
Does anybody have questions for Michelle? Do you want to know about any of her favorite palettes that she used, any of her favorite looks that she's come up with? Um, Definitely go ahead and leave a comment down below. Like I said, I know we've had a couple of people in and out of here, but I have a lot of people that watch replay. So, and
Oh,
I know there's a couple of people that are live now that are generally here. Tuba Chat is on live right now, and I don't know if you've ever done Tuba Chat.
no, I haven't.
So Tuba Chat is it is a growth stream. But the way Tuba Chat works is that you connect with other channels within the chat. This is not a sub to sub. This is where you are growing with a lot of these channels. I am a moderator on Tuba Chat's channel, and that's how I met a lot of people. House of Entertainment that's been in here, a couple of people that have been Euclid Lavish. We're all friends within that Tuba Chat community. And
Oh,
so he
cool.
goes on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So he has this live stream. You go into the live stream, he will put your channel up. It goes on a wheel, and your channel will go up on, he shares it out, and he talks about what the channel is about. And then you connect with the people within the chat. So, but you
Oh, that's
you don't ever
cool.
say, "Hey, I'm going to subscribe to your channel." You can't say this S word. Tuba Chat could say the S word. You, as the host, could say it, but you would just say, "Hey, I went to your house and I left some cookies." And if somebody said that to you, that means that they went to your channel, they watched a video, they liked and made a meaningful comment, and they subscribed. And so
Oh,
this way, that's how
cool.
you get your connection and you grow. And so a lot of people, if you see a lot of my lives, I have Corinne that's on with me, and I met her through Tuba Chat too. And
Oh,
so you have
cool.
a lot, yeah. So you should definitely go. He's going to be on tomorrow and on Sunday. He's going to
Yeah, I'll
go on.
definitely
He's
watch
just,
it.
yeah, it's Tuba Chat Connect and Grow. If you look at my features, you'll see that he's one of my feature channels. And
Okay.
so I'm also going to pop you up on my feature channel, because whenever I interview anybody, I put them as one of my featured channels.
Oh,
So,
that's cool. Thank you.
yes. So I figure that's another way to help everybody out. So, but yeah, you definitely have to connect. And if everybody else, even Shelly, if you haven't been there, definitely connect with Tuba Chat. It's a really good community. It's not that sub to sub, because if you do sub to sub, you need your watch hours,
Yep.
and you don't just need your subs, you need your watch hours. And you're going to get that by having a good connection with other people. So, and
Yeah.
that's how everybody works in Tuba Chat. So it's an amazing channel. I love Tuba Chat. I say I've gotten as far as I've gotten, not just by only Tuba Chat people, but that's how I've connected with many wonderful channels that are very supportive. So, and that's what you want, because this is a journey, and you want to be on here for quite some time. At least I'm going to be on here for quite some time.
Yes, definitely. It's crazy when I think about, because when I first started it, I didn't think that I was going to even get 200 friends and family. I
Hmm.
thought I'll be happy with just hitting 100. And
Hmm.
then once I hit that 100, I'm like, "Ooh, maybe I can hit 200."
Hmm.
And then during the pandemic, there was a lot where I fell into a deep depression, and I found no joy in anything. It was
Yeah.
just, as I'm watching the world like pretty much fall apart,
Yeah.
what's a silly little makeup video going to do?
Hmm.
It's not going to make any difference in the world as it is. And, you know, Black Lives Matter. And it always bothered me when people said, well, all lives matter. Well, all lives don't matter until Black Lives Matter. You
Hmm.
know, me as a white woman, I don't have the same fear getting pulled over by a cop as someone of color.
Yeah. It's
I've
true.
got a lot of family members that are mixed race, and if you're a mixed race, you don't always look white.
Hmm.
So, in knowing that they're dealing with a stereotype and afraid to be pulled over, I'm not, of course, being pulled over is never fun. I don't know a single person that would be like, oh, yeah, I want to get pulled over today.
Yeah.
And that just doesn't happen.
Yeah.
But I don't fear for my life when I get pulled over.
Yeah.
I've
No,
never
it's true.
had that fear. Whereas, my girlfriend's two sons are terrified to get pulled over. So, when all of that happened, it made me not want to make videos and not want to put myself out there because there's all this hate and horrible stuff going on in the world. What is my one little video going to do? You know? So I ended up backing out and stopped making videos for a while, and then I would go on a spurt where I would have, videos 3 to 4 times a week, and then it would be maybe once a week. Okay, now we're going to skip a couple weeks.
Hmm.
And I just haven't been consistent, and it's been a lot of it has been depression or just being tired.
Hmm.
I
Yep. Hmm.
caught that.
Yeah. No, and I think don't stop. Don't stop. I think the community, when I started, it was after I had gotten divorced. I was trying to find things. I was not, don't mean to say stuck here with my son, but my parents are older because I'm older, so it really is just me. I couldn't go out, couldn't do nothing, stuck in the house. And this was a way for me to get out of my depression, to go ahead and find friends. And that's kind of like why I started it, is that I had these boxes, and it's like, okay, who the heck now do I tell this about? Because I would go to
Right.
work and the girls would be like, uh-huh, okay. And I'd be like so excited about it. And they'd be like, and I was like, you know what? Where can I find friends that are going to be interested in almost the same things? And that's what YouTube went ahead and did for me.
Yeah.
And you have great communities here. When you have a great following, you have such a good community there that you could sit there and do a live stream like this and tell everybody, hey, I had a bad day. And a bunch of people will come on and they'll be like, yo, no, no, blah, blah, blah. And they'll start talking to you. And at the end, you'll be like, oh, you know what? That did bring me out of my depression because I have friends and I got whatever's off my chest. And, that's a great thing about YouTube, is that you
Yeah.
get so many new wonderful people that you never would have met just going down, to the corner store. So,
Well, and a
which I
lot
think
of
is good.
it, like I've gone back through and watched some of your interviews, and I am now, connected with Red
Mhm.
because of your interview. And I thank you for that, because
Oh,
I don't think I would have ever found her organically just scrolling through my feed. And a lot of my newer subscriptions, the newer people that I've
mm,
become part of their family have been from other channels. Like,
sure.
somebody saying, hey, I watched one of their videos and they're really interesting and you should go see this, or,
Mhm.
check them out. And, there a lot of them, are smaller channels than mine, and some are bigger channels. And I don't ever like to say, "Hey, I have a channel, check me out." If I like somebody, then I'm just going to watch them because I like them. I'm not going to watch them so that they will then in turn subscribe back to me. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Because
Yeah.
I don't want that kind of growth.
Yeah.
I want to grow where people are actually watching my videos and
Yeah.
enjoying my videos, not just because I became part of their family. You know, if
Yeah.
they don't want to do that in turn, that's fine. It doesn't
Mhm.
matter to, well, matters to me, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If,
No, you want to organically grow because you want those views. And
mhm,
yeah, no, I think we all do. Um, I just think that sometimes, and I've seen it both ways. I've had people that say, well, this is a business and this is your business. And so you need to make those connections, you know, for the business. So you want the organic growth, but also you need to
the
get,
numbers.
yeah, numbers to get bigger for more people to notice, hey, she's got this amount. And there's some people that will hide their subscriber numbers
Oh,
because they
yeah.
don't want anybody to be saying, hey, oh, this one only has 200, oh, this one has 1,000, let me go check out this channel, you know. And it's just, I think it's really rough on YouTube.
It
it,
is. It is.
it really is. It's just like, and I put up this series, and I put it up because I figured, again, for those live streams that you go into somebody's thing, you don't want to tell them, hey, oh yeah, I got a channel too, and I got this and that, you know, because you don't want to overstep your bounds, you know, in
Right.
somebody else's chat. But I thought this was a good way to learn about the person behind the channel, not only their channel, but you're getting to learn, hey, yeah, oh look, I had that conversation. She had a conversation. Ooh, it looks good. I could vibe with her, and then somebody will
Yeah.
go over to the channel, and that's why I kind of like did it this way. That, oh yeah, I start with some questions, and then I talk about 7,000 different other things, and something
Right.
comes. And there's
Because it's
never no
like having
rhyme
a
or reason.
conversation with a friend.
Yes, there's no rhyme or reason to my interviews. I tell everybody, it's just that that's, you know, you go from one topic to another, and that's how it kind of like works. But no, and I thought it'd just be a cool way to do this. I'm hoping to, my next project, what I started trying to do, I want to do live stream panels.
Oh, that
So
would
I
be
want to get,
fun.
but I don't want it just to be my panel. So I want to get a group of people that will be in a panel group. And then what we'll do is that in the panel group, there has to be at least three other people in somebody's live stream. So let's say if you turn around and you said, okay, I want to do Monday at 7 o'clock. So there has to be at least three people on the panel that has to come up on your live stream. And then somebody else might say, hey, I want to do a live stream on Sunday. And then there'll at least be three people up on a panel if you want to do a panel. Some people want to just do a live stream just to do like a get ready with me, and they don't want everybody out. But if you want to go ahead and have where you could keep the chat going and keep everybody entertained, and you know, talk about different things, but also in the panel people will talk about things that are going on in their channel too. So it's
Right.
another way also to self promote. So I'm working on trying to get that set up, and I think eventually I'll put up a live stream just to go ahead and tell people, okay, this is what this is, to get everybody, you know, together. Give me your emails, give me your stuff, and then this way we'll get that live stream panel group set up. And then I think it's just a way to one, help with everybody's watch hours, because you know everybody goes crazy at the end trying to get all those hours in, you know.
Right.
But also it makes interesting topics that somebody might have an issue, or somebody had something happen that day, and boom, conversation keeps on going. So that's going to be my next project beside these live streams. Which, as I tell everybody, if you know somebody who's interested, then definitely, you know, send them my way and just tell them, hey, you know, because it doesn't have to be just I hate being called just a makeup channel, because I'm not just a makeup channel.
Yeah.
I somehow unbox only makeup, but I'm not just a makeup channel where I think I've done very few makeup looks on my channel. It's mostly been the boxes. So, but I tell
But they're
everybody,
beauty products that you're
yeah,
unboxing.
I love having, look, I had Red Up, who totally not, makeup and stuff. And so it's just like I love having different people up. And so, again, we watch unboxing videos. You probably do. I watch
Yep.
makeup people, but then I have people outside of that I love to watch too, that are not anything to do with makeup,
Yeah, same.
and it's yeah. So it's just like, okay, I love watching gardening people, and I like watching people who cook. It's interesting to follow.
I
So
find it oddly comforting watching people organize.
oh yeah, I love organize people when they not only their makeup, but when they do stuff, and it's just
Yeah.
watch them. It's just like whoa. It's like okay, me that's
It's
I should have
soothing
done
where I'm
makeup.
like looking around thinking I should probably do something. But no, I'm going to sit here and watch you clean
Yeah.
because it's more
Yeah.
comfortable.
No. I'm gonna send you a picture on Instagram of what I started in my son's room, which now is still all. It looks like a tornado went in there, and the bags of stuff that I just pulled out, which I have so much more to go.
Oh, God.
It's like I'm gonna send you that picture. You could be like, "Oh my gosh."
Then I'll be like, oh, I'm not so bad.
Yeah, no. There's stuff in there that I don't know. I've already told him, you want to have your friends over, you want stuff for Christmas, we need to clear this stuff out because I tend to be a pack rat with his stuff. So if he has like a little troll thing, oh no, don't get rid of the troll. You never know. Just hold on to you might like it later on. And it's like so I'm having him go through everything now and telling me, okay, you want it, you don't want it. And then
Yeah.
he has a YouTube channel, so we're pulling stuff out that the games and stuff that he really doesn't want, but he'll do a review on it, and then this way we can get rid of it afterwards. So I have like 4 piles out in my hallway right now. Yes. And hopefully I will be able to make it down the stairs without falling down the stairs because there's so much
Oh,
stuff out
gosh.
there.
Talk
Yes.
about your
And I,
shoulder hurting. My goodness, that's not going to help.
no, that's not going to help. Oh my gosh. The other day I was going down the steps at work, and I was on YouTube watching somebody's YouTube video, and which I shouldn't go downstairs and do that. And I wasn't holding on. And then next thing I thought the step was somewhere else. And it was like, whoa, I had to stop myself because I would have just went right down head first down this flight of stairs. And I was
Oh,
just like, okay, I put the phone off and I was like, okay, Michelle, don't go watch YouTube as you're going down the stairs.
no.
Or I will not in here today.
I will start running like a playlist while I'm at work.
Mm.
Because like I said, I work right in my room, so I'll have something playing on the TV behind me and like just running for people to get their watch hours. And then I'll try to catch it on my phone so that I can comment and like. A lot of times that doesn't happen, but then I'll go back and
Mm.
comment and like and watch it again. Um, but here lately, I've had to stop doing that because I'll get caught up on whatever I'm watching on YouTube, and I'll be like, "Oh shit, my computer just shut off." It went to sleep because I wasn't paying attention.
Hmm. Yeah, no, I've been doing that too. I've been at work, and hopefully nobody from work is listening. I've been doing that too, but yeah, I've had a couple of videos that I sat there and I just been staring at the thing, and it's like, wow, that's amazing. And it's like, oh, and I'm like sitting there, it's like, okay, you got 20 calls to make, Michelle, hurry up, or I'll have a patient come up and I'd be like so irritated because I'm just into the video, and it's like,
Right.
Michelle, you're at work. You got to put that away. Okay, how can I help you? And I'll be look like, why are you coming at my desk? Don't you know I'm watching a YouTube video? Come on, give me a break here.
YouTube it sucks you in, but then it's always like the video's over and I'm like, well, dang, I wanted to see more. So then
Mm-hmm.
I'll go on to the next video and I'll be like, okay.
No, it could
They're
become
just as
very.
bad as TikTok. I
You
swear,
know,
I can
I'm
just
just.
say I'm going to have 5 minutes of TikTok time and then I'm going to be done. And then it's
Mm.
2 hours later, 3 hours later. And I'm like, well, jeez.
I'm lucky. I'm lucky, but I'm not lucky. I just started TikTok. I just got an account on TikTok. I've only have a few videos up on there, so I'm mostly on YouTube. I'm a lot on YouTube, more than I'm on there. When I first started, I think I have about 700 and I think 700 on Instagram, and I think I have over 800 on Twitter. So I started on Twitter and Instagram first,
See,
and
I don't
then
understand Twitter.
yeah, I have a lot of people on Twitter. I was doing more stuff on there, and I was doing my iLooks. So I would do another iLook. I would take a picture. I would put it on Twitter, and then I put it on Instagram. When I opened up a box, I would take all the contacts out, contents, and I would take a picture of it, and I would put that out. And nowadays, it's mostly just to put my videos up there. And so I haven't gone back down to that. So I haven't really grown that much on them as I did before because I'm not doing the looks and I'm not putting, that stuff out there. And I think eventually I have to get back to doing that. But now I found TikTok and I don't
It's
know.
addictive.
Yeah, I have to see how to do more videos on it because I did some, but it was more Halloween and scary. And
Hmm.
so that was fun to do, but now I got to figure out other things to do on it. It was just like, so, but I don't know. I've gotten Discord, which I don't understand Discord. I have Twitch, which Discord and Twitch I think are more for gamers or
Hmm.
podcast people than it is really for an unboxing or videos or anything along that line. Um, so I haven't really dabbled into those. And I don't have a Facebook page either. I have my private one, but I don't have one on Facebook for the channel.
Oh, gotcha.
Do
Yeah,
you have
my
a
Facebook is it's just my personal one, but it like links over to my YouTube channel as well.
okay. Do you find that you get a lot of feedback on there?
I do when I check my analytics, I have a lot of click-throughs from like Facebook.
Okay.
I don't post on Twitter. Like I said, I don't really understand Twitter. Um,
To me
but
it's
I
just
know
like
that
Instagram.
see Instagram to me feels like it's mostly pictures. But I guess like you said you were posting pictures on
Yeah.
Twitter, so maybe I don't know.
Yeah, I was doing. Some people consider are not fans of Twitter, and I don't know why. Like I said, I have over 800 on there, and like I said, I started with them, and I started with Instagram. Before I did anything else, I don't have Snapchat. I don't have oh, what's the other one that you get Pinterest?
Pinterest.
Yeah, Pinterest. I don't have one for there, even though I've been on there. I didn't even remember my thing to log into Pinterest. I can't say that word. Let's just call it P, okay?
Pinterest.
Yeah. Um, so see, I wouldn't even
The
go
red
there because I
P.
can't even say the name. I'd be like, the device I'm on right now because I couldn't say. No, I don't think that'll work for me. So, but I think everybody's trying to go to different outside medias to bring back towards here because this is the main one, I think, for me right now.
And there are so many um there's just so many different channels here and people doing different things
Hmm.
and a lot of people doing the same things, but
Yeah.
like my take on something is going to be completely different than your take on something.
Yeah.
And like, granted, a lot of the unboxings, they are similar. At least I've
Mm.
noticed anyone who gets PR, their PR boxes are the same across the board. You know,
Yeah.
there's never much of a variation on those. But I do like watching the different unboxings just to see.
Mm.
I don't think I've ever seen, except for the PR ones, when I watch the unboxings of like BoxyCharm and
Mm.
Ipsy, I don't think I have ever found somebody having the exact same thing as me.
No, I always find a variation somewhere.
Yeah.
We'll have some of the same things, but not all the same things. So
And
I
that's
like.
just outstanding to me because
Mm.
how in the heck can they do that? Granted, sometimes it does look like they're just like, oh, well, we've got this left over. Let's
Yeah.
dump this in the box.
Hmm. Yeah. You should see my BoxyCharm that's sitting back there. I'm not a big fan of it this month. Okay.
Oh, no.
Yeah, not a big fan. Even I think last month I got the 111. One of this, I don't even. It's in a box, so I just threw it on the side in that pile to review, which is still sitting there. That's how excited I was about it. But it was like between that and another item they gave me, it was going to be something like $200 or something between the two products. And I'm sitting here, it's like, okay, all skincare, first of all. Um, and I would rather have them given me 3 or 4, you know, cheaper brand products and it'd be makeup
Yeah.
versus giving me a 111 skin, which I don't like 111. I don't think there's anything fabulous about 111, at least for my skin. Um, some people might love it, but for the price that it is, I found products that were so much more cheaper that were so much better than what they did. So I
Yeah.
I have all my 111 still sitting in boxes somewhere because I have unfortunately I do need to organize because I have bins like this full of makeup.
Oh,
Lots of
geez.
lots of stuff. I mean, this is just one that I found hiding somewhere else. And I was like, where did that one come from? I mean, bins of stuff.
Oh, geez.
I have
Oh,
plenty of these.
that's a pretty heavy bin.
Yeah. Yeah, I have tons. I mean, I have one that just has mostly all Jeffree Star stuff in it for
Oh,
giveaways. Yeah. So I need to really reorganize stuff. I think I might have to do a video on that, but I don't even know where to start at. That's how come they're back there like that. Oh, Faye, you love 111 skin? I don't see that it doesn't do anything. I don't know for the price. I guess that's the frugal person in me. I just don't see the benefit of it at the price that it is. Even if I'm
right.
getting it in the box, I to me it just irritates me even more because there's nothing spectacular about it. It isn't like, oh, I put it on and I'm going to be 20 years younger. It's not doing any of that to
Well,
me.
you do look 20
Yeah.
years younger than what you
But
actually
it
are.
but it ain't from 111, okay? It's jeans, my jeans, that's it. But I just don't I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of it. Oh,
I
you
know
didn't get it?
it is extremely high, overpriced,
Yeah.
way overpriced.
Oh, to me it definitely is. For the way that it works. Like I love the one foundation that I like that I find that works for me. I love Juvia's Place. I like their stick foundation. Now their liquid foundation is too it's very matte. It's a beautiful foundation. It's very matte. It's very
I
full
have
coverage,
very dry skin.
but I can't wear it to me. But I like their stick. Their stick is beautiful, and I love Wander Beauty. I like their foundation. Those are my two favorite that I found that I love so far. That works good on my skin, you know. It's just like I have a drawer full of foundation that I keep trying new ones, and I just seem to like these two, and I'm kind of going to be stuck on them. It's like, and I don't mind the Fit for Me, Maybelline.
Maybelline.
Yeah, that one is not bad, but it's really weird because the color I have to go to is a porcelain, and that's one that looks good on my skin color, which I thought I would have been a little bit more. Oh, you love both? Yeah, I mean, I'm amazed by Juvia's Place. I do love the stick foundation. I'm down to like little nub itself,
Oh
so
no.
I need to go ahead and do another order from them. But um, yeah, one of the few setting sprays. My favorite setting spray is Gerard Cosmetics. I love their setting spray. Works better than any of the ones that I've tried on my skin, and it's just like
Which one is your favorite?
of the Gerard.
Yeah.
I like the coconut one. That's my
I don't
favorite
think I've
one.
ever tried that one.
Yeah, I love the coconut one the best. Um, I the next one would be the watermelon.
I have the cucumber and the
Oh, I like the
peach.
cucumber. I like the cucumber too. The peach, I don't know with the scent, but I think I have a peach one in there because they had a sale.
Mhm.
Not recently, but was their last sale, and they had it was half off for the setting sprays, and so I got like 4 or 5 of them.
Oh
I was like,
wow.
woo, yeah. It was
You're
like,
spent for a minute.
yeah, it was like $11, I think, for the setting sprays.
What?
Yeah, they were half off. I
Wow.
just said I got to get it, so I went ahead and got a few of them. Um, I would say powders. I don't have a favorite powder, a setting powder. I've been trying different ones. I think the one that I use the most is Jeffree Stars. But I
Oh.
find that with powders, I have to be very careful. Well, I don't powder a lot underneath here. I powder more all around because all the powders, no matter what, have made the little lines come out. I find what's the one that everybody raves about and it's expensive. Oh gosh. I got a sample of it and I was just like, oh,
Laura
it'll
Mercier?
yes, I do not like that. That thing it showed wrinkles that I didn't even know I owned. I was just like, what the heck? And everybody loved it. I like, no, that's not for me. I didn't. Nope, won't never get that one. I want to find it. I think it cosmetics. I want to try
Mhm.
theirs to see how it is, but I'd rather do a sample of theirs. Um, so right now I'm on a hunt for a better powder for my face. I do like cat. It's not Kat Von D anymore. Uh,
KVD Beauty.
yeah, KVD. I do like her powder too. And
I
even though
think
they,
I have a sample of hers. And I know in the last BoxyCharm I got was the um Norvina takeover, ABH takeover.
hmm
So I've got that setting powder, but I haven't used it yet because I'm still working on my Project Pan one, which is oddly enough the Laura Mercier
oh yeah.
or
How do
Mercier,
you
whatever it
how
is.
do you like it? Because I'm not a
I The only time I use the setting powder is if I feel like my foundation isn't setting right.
Mhm.
I don't use setting powder all the time. I used it today just because it's been a while since I put on makeup, so
Mhm.
my foundation felt like it was gonna start moving
Uh-huh.
when as I put on the contour and everything. So I used it today, but I also haven't really stared at my skin to see
Mm.
if it's started setting
Yeah.
weird.
No, I tend to find that I'm still on my hunt for that. I have a few. I think I got a powder for the ABH um, sitting in one of these. Hey, look, look, here's a powder right here.
Yep.
I mean, it's just like, but I still have that one. But look, look at this one. I mean,
It's huge.
yeah, but the coloring, it's supposed to be translucent, but I don't know.
It's white.
It's white, yeah.
I
So
got the same one.
I don't know. I have a few that I've gotten that I just have not opened because I still have the ones that I have right now trying to figure out what works. So I'm on the hunt. So if I ever get any option for a powder, I will probably go for more of a powder than anything else. I think for lips, I'm very neutral on my lips. Um, I I haven't found a lip brand that I'm just will solely wear their lips. I go between Gerard Cosmetics, KBD. Um, Laura Lee has a very nice one too. Her Nudie Patootie one is really nice. I ran out of that one, so I have to get a new one. Um, Also, that's kind of like where I go to. Jeffree Star, Gerard Cosmetics, Laura Lee's one, KBD. I've tried some of the other ones, but I this is really bright for me. I'm normally very nude. So, and I forgot what brand this one is.
Yeah, my usually if I'm going for a nude lip, I always go for Contact Sweet Emotion. It's
Mm,
just like and it's a stick. Um it's a lipstick, not a liquid lip. Usually I go for liquid lips because you can always it's easier with a liquid lip to mix colors to make your own um than I feel like it is with a stick lipstick. But if I
mm,
want something nude or neutral, I always go for that one. I actually have two backups just because
mm,
when I first started wearing it, I hated bullet lipsticks, hated them. I don't know
mm.
why, but I just did not care for bullet lipsticks until I came across the Sweet Emotion from Context, and I love that lipstick.
I tend, I guess I don't have a favorite. I don't think I have a preference. I think if I'm going for matte, I do like Jeffree Star's matte lips. It's one of
Hmm.
the few that does not drive me out. I had gotten one from I think it was Ipsy, um, and they give this brand out a lot. Oh my gosh, that thing was like the Sahara Desert on my
Oh
lips.
gosh.
I hated that thing so much. I was just like, oh, and I forgot the brand name. I'm gonna remember, and I'm gonna text you what that brand name was. It was terrible. I was just like, what the heck? And I looked at my lips, and it was like, man, I look like my lips are 100 years old. I was just like, it was so bad. I mean, from the moment I put it on, it just, I hated it. Oh, no. It's like, and I see it in front of me and I can't remember the name of it. And Ipsy has it a lot. Um, Not color something. Man, it's going to kill me what that name is. I'm
Well,
going to,
Context is an Ipsy brand.
uh, no, I'm going to tell you the brand and you're going to have to try to stay away from it. So, it was just terrible. This here is a combination. I forgot what I have on right now. I have the sparkle from Jeffree Star, but the brown color is a new one that I tried that I think I got from Ipsy or BoxyCharm because it was the color. I like the browns. So, as far as mascara, I don't think I have a favorite mascara.
I don't either. Or actually, I do. But it's more of the component than the actual formula.
Okay.
It's the Pixie by Petra lash lift or lash something. It's got two different wands in the same tube.
Oh, cool.
So there's one that is for your bottom lashes. It's a lot thinner. It's the spoolie isn't really big,
Oh,
and
that's
it makes
nice.
it so much easier to get to your bottom lashes and not end up with, raccoon eyes.
Yeah, down over there. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, definitely. Now, liners, I don't have a specific liner. Liquid liner, I like the KVD. Um,
I cannot do liquid liner. I
oh no,
can't.
I can't do the sharp wings like everybody else does, but
Hmm.
also I think at my eyes I still have, I have a hood to my eye, and I have more of a hood on this side than I do on this side. But I think I'm too old. And I hate to say that because there's some people that are older and stuff, but to me, I think those big wings and stuff like that
Yeah.
are just, for a younger generation than me. I don't think I'm. I just don't do it. But I do love out of all the liquid liners that I've gotten and tried, I like KVD. One of the best ones, at least for my eyes that I can handle. So,
I prefer the gel
mm,
liners, like gel pencils.
mm,
That I feel like those don't bleed as easy.
mm. Which one is your favorite?
Probably the Rimmel London.
Okay,
The
cool.
I think it's called the Scandalized by Rimmel London.
Oh, cool.
I do have one ColourPop cream gel liner, and I like it, but I haven't found anything close to the Scandalize.
Oh, cool. I think for brows, which I don't do very much for my brows, as you can see, my brows are terrible. But I do love the Elf brow.
Yeah, the
It,
Instant Lift.
yeah, it's one of my better ones that I've tried. Um, but again, my brows are terrible. I'm trying to let them grow so this way they can reshape it, but it's so hard. And then I touch it again, and then I mess it up again. So, but I've looked at pictures going back years, and I've never had good brows. My sister just got a something done, and I got to find out what it is that she did for her brows. It's not the microblading; it's something else that she's done, which is lasts
Hmm.
for about a year. And they went ahead and they did all these things that they measured from here to here. They measured here. They did all this stuff. It took forever, but her eyebrows look so nice. And it's just like,
Hmm.
but it was like $400 to do it. And I was just like, And she looked at me. I was like, "Oh, I can't spend for it." She's like, "Michelle, you spend more of that in a month or two in boxes." It's like, well, yeah, but still,
But I get a lot of stuff.
yeah. So I don't know if I'm going to attempt to do it, and if I do, I might vlog that, the process and stuff.
Yeah.
But I really wanted to do more of a chemical peels because I have the hyperpigmentation over here and over here, and then I have it here and then here. So I think I would not mind wearing a lighter foundation if I didn't have all the hyperpigmentation. So, and I have more of the Malaysia. So, and right now, all the over the counter kind of stuff, nothing is really helping, except for I got two things in one of my boxes, and it's been breaking it up a little, but it's so deep right now. I have to do peels, and I have to do more than one peel. I got to do a few peels, and that could cost me up to $500, $600 just
Ooh.
for the peels. But I think it would make me feel a little less self-conscious, because even with makeup, my when I look at everything, I just go straight here and then I see here. I don't see anything else. I just go straight to it. And other people are like, oh, I don't really see it, but I see it. I see, that's
Yeah.
all I see. And so it's like, no, I think I need to probably invest in that. But then I look at my eyebrows and it's like, man, my eyebrows need to be fixed too. Can I win the lotto? Just the beauty lottery, so I could just win, a full session of eyebrows, and a full session of my chemical peels. I'll be fine. That's all I want. So I think lip liners, I don't really use lip liners. I have been using more lip liners now just to wear underneath my mask and stuff, but I like Jeffree Star. Um, I also I've tried other ones, but I mean, to me, I'm not like, ooh, I need to do, because I'm not a big lip person. So,
Mine, I have to say, is Cara Beauty in the lip
okay.
liner. And I do have a lot of her liquid lips. She had a huge sale last year, um, where it was all her lippies were $10.
Ooh,
So I got a bunch of her lippies.
oh, cool.
And her lip liners were like $2 a piece.
Oh, not bad at all.
So when it
No.
came, you could get free shipping if you spent X amount.
Mm-hmm.
It was like literally I could get either pay for the shipping or get 4 different lip liners.
Yep.
So I'm
That's
like,
kind of
okay,
like
4 lip liners, that works.
that's what I do too. It's like I tell everybody, I'm not cheap, I'm frugal. I want free shipping. I'll try stuff when it gets on sale. I don't need to get the latest eye palette because there's
Right.
17 other people that have gotten a PR and they've all done their looks and stuff. I don't mind getting it, 3, 4 months later and then getting that palette that I really want. But you guys paid $165 for it and I paid 25. So
Right.
like to me that's better. I could deal with it that way, so I don't have to be the first to get a new product. So I'm like,
Right.
cool.
I'm here for a good bargain.
Yep. But I am very excited because the one brand that I wanted to try is Charlotte Tilbury. I would love to do the Pillow Talk because it just looks like a beautiful shade, and I'm so excited in Allure. You're getting the liner, at least. I'm not getting the lipstick. I think the lipstick is like $38 for the lipstick. I'm
Her
not
stuff
paying
is
that.
outrageous.
I'm not paying that amount of money for. I'm not paying $28 for lipstick, especially when I haven't tried it and know if it's something that I'm going to use.
Right.
So I'll wait till it comes in a box, or I will eventually treat myself. But I'll wait till they have a sale or something where I could get it for maybe $18.
Right.
Instead of the full price. So, but I'm so excited that I'm at least getting the lip liner to try because at least I can see the color, on
Yeah.
me and see if it's something that I want to go ahead and get. I also love to use her moisturizer because I hear very, very good things about her moisturizer. And so they never have, mini ones in it, but it's really expensive. I've looked, she's had some boxes, mystery box kind of things, but her
It's
boxes are
still so
still like
expensive.
$225 for the box. And it's just like, it's the same thing with all the advent calendars that came out.
Hmm.
I wanted to get advent calendars for this year, but man, the prices on there. A
And
lot
I've
of,
actually watched several unboxings of them.
mm,
And like the two that Elf had, neither one of them ended up being like, it was like you got $10 off. It was like their
yeah,
$25 advent calendar ended up being $35 value.
yeah,
But a lot of the stuff in there were things that you can get on sale through Elf. And
yeah.
don't get me wrong, I love Elf products.
Mm.
Yeah, I have every single bite-sized palette there is.
Oh, those
But
are good.
yeah, it's $3 and it's a
Yeah,
4-pan palette. It's they're decent, but I don't want to get one in an advent calendar.
Yeah. No, it's true. And some of the other ones that look semi good, they're just so expensive. And a lot of them are sample sizes. And it's like,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Ipsy also has one, which is $100. I don't want
Yeah.
to spend $100 for half the things that we probably have gotten in our boxes before.
Right.
Um, I mean, there's so many advent calendars out there, and I've been looking and trying to find one that I would try to go ahead at least do in the channel. But I keep on looking at them, and it's just like, whoa! Some are $200, some are 100, some are $89. The ones that are a little bit cheaper, like the 49 and stuff, they're not even worth it to me. I
Right.
mean, I've seen Sephora ones opened up, and it doesn't even seem worth it for me to try to even get one of those that are a little bit more cheaper. It's just like, no, but I think one year I'll have an advent calendar on here. I just don't know. I saw one that was for Dollywood, for Dolly Parton. It was her favorite
Mm-hmm.
candies. And so
Oh,
that
that'd
was an
be
advocate.
cool.
Yeah, and I was thinking about doing that one. I was like, ooh, try something different. But still, that was, I think, $45. It's
Oh
just like,
gosh.
they're so expensive. Yeah, see, Faye says the same thing. Yeah, so many, and the prices are ridiculous. And I know one beauty boxing channel, and she has gotten so many of. She says she spent thousands of dollars, and she's got almost every advent calendar that she could find. And it's like, oh well, I watch her, and I'll be watching her undo them, but to me, it's like, whoa. It's like, I don't know. It's like I think we should do some of us that do like unboxing and beauty. What we should all do together for next year is get a group
Make our own.
and make our own advent calendars for everybody else. So we all pick a name and we all make a advent calendar for the other person. And we should definitely do that next year and get a few of us together and just have an advent
Oh, that would
calendar.
be fun.
Yeah. So we would all pick a name, random name, everybody get a name. Or like we'll all say, okay, um, somebody will know, okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4, these are what these people who they are. And then everybody will just pick a name, pick a number. And then if you got 2, you would have gotten Faye. And so you would make an advent calendar and you would give it to Faye. And then
That would be
Faye would have
fun.
had somebody else who she'll make an advent calendar and send that because we all get, a lot of us are boxers and who get a lot of makeup. We have lots of makeup running around someplace. And so,
Exactly.
yep. See, Faye said she'll love to do that. See, I had thought about that a little. Oh no, we still have time, but we have to see. Uh, so, but yeah, I think that just would be such a cool idea. It's like make our own because we probably make something a little bit better than what you could get out there. So
Yeah,
it's just like,
definitely.
yeah, they're too expensive. Mm-mm. It's just like my Natasha Denona palettes and stuff that I've gotten them on sale. Um, I get a lot of free products. I do like Sampler and Macy's where I get perfumes and stuff and um, like the sampler ones has all this stuff in there. And so I I get it's called My Points, and what it is that you get emails, and when you open up the email, you get about 5 points, or sometimes you don't get any points, but they give you a deal. You could also go on the website, and if you do online shopping, you go through them in a sense, and then you get a certain amount of points per dollar that you spend, let's say at Target or at JC Penney. So you build points there. You could also answer surveys and get points too. So I've
That's
been with them
cool.
for years, and so I've gotten. They have gift cards, Sephora, Allure, JC Penney, Macy's. Amazon gift cards, American Express gift cards for, McDonald's, movies. I mean, just you could pick whatever you kind of like want when you have your points
Mm-hmm.
up. And so I had gotten the the Love Me palette. The Love palette is $65. It was free shipping on I think Sephora. I had a $50 um, coupon from I got the $50 Sephora card. Plus, I had another $5 one from somewhere else. So I wind up paying $10 for the palette.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So it's just like, and I mean, you don't get the points like it depending. If you answer a lot of surveys, then you could build your points up because some of the surveys you get 500 points for it. You
Oh,
know,
wow.
yeah. But I mean, I love it. I'm gonna hopefully do a video on all the free sample places, things that I get,
Mm-hmm.
and to show everybody a little bit of the ones that I do. I've been part of Mom's Meet. In Mom's Meet, you get free products, and I've done a Kikkoman party. So they gave me Kikkoman coupons. I had gotten T-shirts. So everybody that came to the thing, which I did at work and stuff, and we all did recipes and stuff with it, and you got free merchandise. I have Kikkoman up the butt right now, just like you have the ramen noodle. I have lots of Kikkoman products, and so those were things that they give you free, and you have to join up, and you get picked for different parties, so different things. I've done an Oreo cookie one. They had the new Coca-Cola one that came out, which was not the cherry, the peach, one of them. So I had did that party. So I got stuff to do that. So they give you a gift card. You buy the products. You do a review and stuff. I have another one that I've done that's like that too. That you could do big Ripple Street, which is another one. But this is all free, so it costs you nothing. You just get the products. You apply to join from them, and you get chosen for different ones.
Oh,
So
that's cool.
yeah, I haven't done any Moms Meet lately in Ripple Street, which I think I'm going to start doing again because I could do it online. So I could have do a live and then show everybody stuff like that and then what the product was and use that as my review. Because I think Just Steph, she does that
Simply
too.
Stuff.
Yeah, Simply Steph. And she's done her Ripple Street. I think it's the Ripple Street or one of the other ones she's done on there. And I'm part of the same kind of like group. So, and I was like, oh, I might have to do that. And then if you get a product, you could do like the giveaway with the product for the people in the chat. So it's
Oh, that'd
just
be
like,
cool.
yeah. So I have to start going back into them. I just been so busy here doing all this in here.
Right?
Yeah. But no, I think the advent calendars are going to be a cute thing. So I'll have to email a bunch of people and see who has a beauty channel or unboxing channel that
Mm-hmm.
would be interested in seeing if we could do. Might have to do it next year. I don't think
Yeah,
we have
just to give us
time
enough
this year.
time.
Yeah, this year I don't think we have enough time, but I think that's a cute idea. So
I do
it's
too.
just yeah, it's like, and then you
And
get
so
different,
does Faye.
yeah, and then you get different products and try something different. So it's like. That's a good idea. We got a plan for next
It is.
year. And then you and me have
Start
a plan.
saving up products.
Yes, you and me have a plan on doing like me and Faye, we're doing the ABH palette. So we're gonna be doing just different videos because she doesn't really do live streams, but you do live streams. So I think we should do uh two different palettes that we both have, and we do one live on yours using both of it, and then we do another live of mine, both doing them too. So that would be
That would be
interesting.
fun.
Yeah. So we got a couple of things planned, and I'm hoping that you get a couple of friends connected to you from here.
I
And
hope so too.
I know it's like woohoo! It's like yay! But no, I know I've had you on forever. And again, if you watch my live streams, the joke of my live streams, and everybody will be in. Oh, people will get here 4 hours into my live, and they'll be like, "Oh, I haven't even made it halfway through your live. I'm like, because I could go on for 8 hours sometimes. So yeah,
I
so
was actually worried. I was texting my girlfriend. I'm like, this is going to be the shortest live I think she's ever done because I don't have all that much to like say. And now here we are almost 3 hours in.
yep. I tell everybody, see, but that's how come I tell everybody. I see people doing interviews and they do, those set little things. And to me, I have some questions that are just kind of like set, but again, you pop up from one question to another question, then something else comes up, and then you talk about something else. It's just
Right.
like hey, that's how it is. And I could talk. I come from a family that we could talk about a fly for an hour. Oh, the fly went by. Its wings went this way, went buzz, buzz, buzz.
Oh, the fly went back the other way now.
Yep, it did a little turn, a little spin. It dipped a little. Look at that. You saw it dip?
Oh gosh.
No, Kenneth is like he missed half of it. Don't worry, Kenneth. It's like, and Kenneth just finally got his 1,000 and he has his hours.
Congrats.
Yes, he's not wanting to do quite monetization, but he's gotten up there, and I hope he goes for to get monetized. So, and I know we have. I don't know how Faye is for her time and hours. I know also Sam's is one of my other mods, and he needs the hours. So he's got his friends, but he is very close. He's oof, I think about 700 off of getting his hours. So
Oh
it's like,
wow.
so yeah, so trying to push him. And then Red needs her friends. So it's just
Well,
like,
I
so
became a friend.
yes, it's like, so she needs her friend. I know Uniquely Lavish, who is in the chat too, she needs her hours. She has her friends, but she needs her hours. We're trying to help each other out because between both of us, she has her friends, she just needs those hours. So, oh, Faye, you're not pitiful. It's just like no. I was like, when I started, I was happy if I had 100 people on my chat. I was happy if I had friends. You, Faye, you have to do live streams. You have to do live streams. I was stuck underneath 2,000 myself. I'm about 600 and some odd hours away from getting my 4,000.
Well, and
But it's
now you just got almost 3 of those hours.
yes, but I've also do very long live streams. So, but not until I did my lives did my numbers go up. And you'll see a lot of people when you get to closer to your time that you're getting your numbers. People are doing a lot of live streams because they're also trying to get those hours up. So, but I had did it in a way that I was waiting for 500, and it was like once I had 500 friends, then I knew I had to push for the hours. And not unfortunately, but what happened was I went from 500 to 700 in a matter of 5 weeks. I
Oh wow.
jumped. Yeah, I jumped somehow. And so then it made me panic because I was like, oh my gosh, the time that it would have taken me to get to that number, I would have had some more hours. And now it's just like you lose your hours every 365 days. So
Yeah.
I have I started getting more consistent with my videos and doing more in November, December, January, because October I was very erratic when I was doing stuff. And so I have some videos that have like one of my Jeffree Star ones. I'm going to lose 79 hours soon. So it's just like it's a battle of trying to get ahead of those
Hmm.
before I lose it. But again, my numbers, I was 931 friends about a day and a half ago. And now I'm back down to 924. It's just like, it's just
Yeah.
crazy. Your first 100, they say it's the hardest, and your last 100, they say it's your hardest. So
Yeah.
it's just like, but I'm now focusing not on that. I'm focusing on getting my hours up. Yeah, my premieres and live stream. I haven't done any premieres really.
I've done a couple premieres, and they were fun because you're not
Live,
because you're
live.
in the chat with them,
Mm.
so you can pay more attention that way.
Mm.
This cat, I'm telling you, no, go lay down. Don't tell me no.
I thought it was my dog because my dog starts whining too.
No, it's the cat clawing underneath the door.
The
No, go lay down, Link.
cat's like, Mom, Mom.
But I'm not the mom. The mom is gone. She'll be back tomorrow. Yes, she will.
She said no.
Can you hear him?
Just the one. But I like I said, I swore it was my dog because it isn't like ooh, but that's how come I thought it was my dog. So that's how come I was looking. I was like, hey, where are you? I was just about to say, shush, Julie.
No, it's my cousin's cat.
So no, I think I have to do another premiere or two. I just during the week is so hard for me to do because I'm at work, you know, and so I just find this is easier. I am trying to do them on Tuesdays, and Thursdays, but it gets hard during the week. As a single mom, a 9-year-old, full work, it's just like, So I've been posting mine, but I post them not that long before I start them, which is not the best thing to do. So this way,
Right?
it doesn't give a lot of people advance notice. But I still, have quite a couple of people, but I get a lot of replays. So
Mm-hmm.
so which is a good thing too. So it's like, but yes, Kenneth got his friends. I did Vlogtober and added premieres after starting and live streams. Playlist swaps also helped with hours, but the lives did the trick. Yeah, the lives do the trick. That's what Faye needs to do. Faye needs to do some lives. It's just like, but it took a long time for me to do my first live because I was very nervous about how I was going to handle the chat and still do what I was going to do. And I originally was doing the lives to do a get ready with me. And then I kind of like was losing things. So it then turned into just chit chatting. And if you seen mine, I just sit there chit chat. I'll have Sam sometimes my thing. He'll be like, "This is the seventh subject." It's like, yeah, and so like when you're hanging out with a friend, you just don't talk about one thing. The whole
Right.
time with your friend, you talk about different things. So
Yeah, it doesn't even feel like 3 hours have gone by.
it's just like that's how it is here on my channel. I have panic attacks over lives. Now I just go with the flow. Yeah. I mean, after I got my first one, I was very, very nervous in the first one. But then afterwards, just, you're talking to a friend, even though nobody's there, nobody's answering you back, but, do the thing.
Right.
But it's like, I think with panels or when you have two people like we have right now, it just goes more because we're conversing with each other, which is much faster than texting, or typing
Right.
it down. But you get to see everybody in there and still it just flows right. So I
Yeah.
don't think I ever would stop live streams. It's like if I could do more live streams, I think I would. Just don't have enough time in the day. It's just like I really don't. Life happens, so I don't get nervous. The dogs will bark. Her husband walks in talking. Yeah, that's what happens. Me, I generally have a computer glitch. You hear my bell going off, my sister coming up the stairs. My son will come next to me because he wants me to open up his icy or something. It's just like, okay. The dog will bark at the wind. She's deaf all the other time, but she'll hear something down the block and she'll start barking. And I'd be like, what the heck did you hear? I didn't hear nothing. Yep. But I'll be calling her name, Julie, 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 and she won't come to me. So it's like
You know,
kind of
my
nice.
cousin has 3 dogs, and they're all like little dogs, like
Mhm.
little chihuahuas and stuff. And I swear they bark if they break wind. They'll bark at themselves, and I'm like, "What are you barking at?" There's nobody around the house, and now that it's dark and I'm here by myself, of course they're gonna start barking. I don't want to be like, "What the hell are you barking at?" It's midnight outside. You can't see. But every
Okay.
day at 3:55, I know to prepare myself because the school bus is going to come and it's going to stop at the corner and they're going to hear it every day, the same time, and you'd swear that somebody just broke in the house.
Um, my dog is just now. You're gonna hear banging because her tail is wagging up against the desk. She's like looking at me. You talking about me now? Okay, go that way. Go that way. Yeah, she'll bark at anything. Uh, Mrs. VSN, yes, it's Vlogmas. That's what a lot of people do for Christmas, and I'm going to be doing 25 days of Vlogmas. So it's going to be interesting. And Michelle, you're gonna do some. You're gonna try to do some Vlogmas.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm doing 25 days of Vlogmas. Um, the 30th, I think that's the end of November. I'll probably do an intro video for Vlogmas to have that up. But I'm going to be doing an eye look every week, a nail look every week, a DIY craft or decoration kind of thing that you could do. DIY something with food, either things that you could bring to an office party or have on your table. So I'll be doing that. Um, and then I have like a candy cane kind of challenge. It's going to be different type of candy canes.
Ooh.
Yeah, like clam candy cane. Um,
Ew.
yeah, candy cane. Yeah, so it's going to be a different type of candy cane taste testing kind of thing going on. So it's going to be things like that that I'm going to be doing. I might do a I might do a live stream giveaway. So for the holidays, so I might be doing that. So it's going to be busy, but I'm going to be pre-recording some of mine
Yeah.
because of the fact that there's so many of them that I have to do. And I have a bunch of stuff sitting over there. But I'm waiting for Thanksgiving weekend because I have 4 days off. And that's where I'm going to be spending my holiday little time off. I'll be recording videos. Yes, Faye, if you go live, I will come up and keep you company on your first live. You'll do good. You'll do good. It is
You got
easy.
this, Faye.
Yeah, it is easy. But I was very nervous my first time, so and it's like the joke that Tuba Chat makes is that my first live I was on for over 4 hours and I got rated by 3 different channels. And
Oh,
he's like,
wow.
yeah. So it's just like, oh my gosh, yep. So everybody kept me busy. And then I haven't stopped. So, but all right, what else was I thinking about? We talked about eyeliners, that blushes, contour. Any favorites?
Not really, no. I've actually found that I didn't think I would like cream contour,
Mhm.
but when I got the Yensa in an Ipsy and it was a cream contour, I actually really enjoyed it.
Hmm.
And I also got the Trustique Stick contour. And that, when you first put it on, it
Mm.
looks like you just wiped some dookie on your
Yeah.
forehead. But the brush that comes with it,
Hmm.
it blends it out like a dream.
Ah, I have not tried a liquid blush or contour. So,
I've only tried one, like, cream or whatever blush, and it takes a lot to blend them out because I can't do it with a brush. I have to blend it out with my finger, the blush.
mm,
The contour I can do with a brush, but the blush, I feel like when I use a brush, it just goes all from the face to the brush.
okay.
It just wipes it right away.
No, I gotta try that out. It's like contour. I don't do a lot of contouring. Like when I do my videos now, I contour, but it's a KVD one that I
Hmm.
use. So, but I don't really contour normally. I put bronzer on every day, but I don't put um, contour. I think because I'm between skin tones,
Yeah,
so I tend to find that the lighter one works better for me. I have to use a bronzer to go ahead and help brighten up my face a little bit more. But
yeah.
I don't use contour that much. I can't get that, you know, phew,
Chiseled look.
yeah, that everybody does. I just, okay, here we go. I do a little bit on the nose, but I only do it when I do videos. Otherwise than that, every day, heck no. I've had that palette for quite some time now. Don't ever give me any contour stuff because I got enough of it. It will last me a long time. It's like, but eyeshadow palette, my favorite. I love Jeffree Star and I love Juvia's Place. Um, I have so many different brands. Like I said, I have Natasha Denona. Supposed to be spectacular. I like hers. Um, I think I like Jeffree Star better. Morphe palettes, the old Morphe palettes. I think those were amazing.
And they were so inexpensive
Yep,
and
uh,
huge.
yep. I like Morphe too. Um, ColourPop has some very pretty palettes.
Yes. I
You
love
know,
ColourPop.
very very beautiful palettes. I mean, these little ones that they had right here,
Yeah.
those were so cute. And the elf ones, those ones work for the price that it is, $3.
Yeah.
Those ones work really good too. And they got some good colors on them. It's just like it is freaking amazing.
These.
Yeah. I think those are so cute too. And I like that they're compact because you could put them in your bag and just I could get out of the house, bring my son to school and do my eye makeup in my car. So,
Yeah, this is my bag of elf.
oh my gosh. That's a lot of. I think I have, beside Jeffree Star, I guess the other one that I have a lot of is Huda.
Yeah, I've
And
got
I
several of those too.
have I have a lot of theirs. I mean, I got more here. But I like the Huda palettes. So, those are my favorite. I also love Juvie's Place
Yeah.
because I have
I'm going to
quite a
get more
few.
Juvia's.
Oh yeah, I'm telling you, that Vanessa palette, I love that one. Um, I mean, this was just a Nubian right there.
Yep, I have that one.
I have so many of them. Where the heck did they all go? I moved everything around when I did my thing. Where's my small ones? I got a bunch of them. I did my I'm trying to do all my palettes and just kind of like doing the swatches and stuff, not really putting them
Mhm.
on, but I've been doing a series on that. I did all the Huda ones. I did my Juvia's Place ones. I'm now on my Morphe ones. But
Oh
because the
God.
Morphe palettes are so big, I could only do them one at a time. I can't swatch all of them for in one video. It'd be about 7 hours long. I mean, let me see. Plus, I have the what's his name?
James Charles.
Yes, I just got the James Charles one for my birthday. I still haven't touched those. But like I have this one, I have the Manny MUA one. Um, but these are just beautiful palettes, some of these. I mean, but nobody talks about them anymore, but
I know, and there's so many shades, and
yep,
I think most of the palettes are $25 or less.
yep. I used to get these when um, Ulta will have sales, and then a lot of times free shipping. I would get $3 off, and half of the palettes I got for like $15.
Yeah. I actually
I mean,
just got the Morphe and Maddie Ziegler from Dance Moms.
oh, I wanted to get that one, and I haven't gotten that one.
I got that from Ulta. It was on sale. And it was again when they had their free shipping plus the $3.50 off, I think is what you get
Oh my
for
gosh.
placing an online order.
I mean, I know that some people look at the palettes but they have beautiful colors to them. I think my first palette, I believe this is my first palette, and I still have it. And I was so excited when I got this palette. And I was going all around work. Oh my gosh, look, I got a Morphe palette. I got a Morphe palette. I got a Morphe palette. And
It's
everybody's
like
like,
I'm
oh,
bougie. I'm bougie on a
I,
budget.
yes. And it was just like, and after a while, realize which ones. I mean, then I got into, I think my next palette was the Urban Decay.
See, I don't own any Urban Decay.
Oh, this is a great palette. I love this one. On the Run,
Mm-hmm.
Born to Run. This is a pretty palette. I've used this a lot. Um, and the colors are really, really pretty in them. And this is the one that I make me want to get more Urban Decay, but I just haven't gotten more Urban Decay.
Oh, wow. And
Yeah.
that's just one pass?
Mm-hmm. Just one. This one I did too because it's not going my hand. But yeah, I mean, this is a very, very pretty palette.
Oh, wow.
And it's a very, it's got different, because you got greens over here. You have like that
Mm-hmm.
bluish. You have some purples. You have the oranges on there and stuff like that. And to me, it just is a mix match kind of thing. So, but I love this palette. And another one that I really, really liked too was, and it's Laura Lee's, the Nudie Patootie. That was a pretty
Hmm.
palette too. Um, so I'm like, see, you gotta. Oh, you don't have Born to Run? Oh, I love the Born to Run palette. It's like one of my favorite ones. But I mean, since I've been going through all my palettes to find things to do, I've noticed like I like the idea of what you do because you have your wheel, and now you get to use some things like this one. I have not used this one, and it's been sitting there now. And look,
Oh no, what happened to it?
because it's just been sitting there. But these ones, when I did a thing on this, I mean, it was
That
beautiful.
gold glitter is gorgeous.
I know, beautiful. And I'm like sitting here, I wasted this palette because now it's just been sitting there.
Oh man.
I mean, and it's a really, really pretty palette too.
Wow.
I mean, but I have not used this one ever. It's just been sitting there. And now, and that's Violet Voss. And Violet Voss has a lot of pretty, pretty ones.
I think I have that one, and I've not used it. It makes me nervous. I need to probably check on it.
No, yeah. Go ahead and if you have it, use it because it is very pretty. Like I said, this is some more of the Juvia's place.
That is I love all those colors.
Mm-hmm. And this is the Magic Mini.
I know that there's one of theirs. It's like Warrior or something. There's Zulu.
I
There's
have that
one
one.
that she was retiring.
Yeah, because like this one is for a giveaway because I have another one of these. Because I've gotten a couple of her, I have a couple of palettes. And the one on my eye, I can't remember the name of the one that I have on.
Vanessa, I think you said.
My son is screaming and yelling. Ignore him. But yeah, no, I have so many of their palettes. And I'm trying to find my Laura Lee one, and I can't seem to find it. I think I lent it to somebody. I think I lent it to somebody for a wedding, and they never gave it back to me. Like this one is her. This is a highlighter one, and I haven't really used this one.
Oh, those are pretty.
Mm-hmm. She's got some pretty stuff. I mean, look, here's another palette I didn't even know I had. Shared Planet. These are some pretty colors, too. Hi, Mike, son of a gun. Look at that. I didn't even know I had this palette. Ooh, this is a white one. I love white for my inner corner.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. It's like shimmery white.
Yeah. Whoa. I might have to start playing with. Oh, this one might have to stay out. It's not going back down there because I didn't know I even had it. Look at that. I have palettes all over the place. It's like crazy. I really have to reorganize all back here so I could. But me doing my palettes and showing the palette off and doing the swatches and stuff made me find some new ones that I even forgot about it. Oh, you wanted
That's
to get?
where I got a lot of my palettes from, Faye, or from Poshmark and Mercari.
Oh yeah, I've been looking on there, and I do know that if you go to my subscription addiction, they have a swap site there that you could swap stuff with other people. So if you're looking for a palette or whatever and they have it, they could say, okay, well, I have this palette here, but I would want, I'm looking for, two lips, this brand or this brand, and if you have it, you could swap with them.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I think Steph does that too, like a swap sister thing.
Yeah, and I think she does the same one on I think it's by subscription addiction, which like I shouldn't be going there, but that's where like I don't have enough subscriptions. Like I said, I was up to 11 of them and I had to cut them down. I got rid of Derm Store. I got rid of who did I else get rid of? Got rid of Derm Store. I had another skincare one. Oh my gosh. And the box by Fashionista, I got rid of that one, which I'm gonna go back to that one, but a lot of this one is so pretty. It really is pretty. I'm like looking at it on my arm and like, man, there's a look right there.
I
Um,
know what your next palette's going to be.
I know. I'm like, this is really nice. It's like I'm just gonna. Can you just pop on my eye? Uh, but yeah, I would say Morphes are pretty good. I love Elf. Like I said, for the price, it's amazing.
Yeah.
I do not like. Oh, what's the name of it? And I got it for review. What the heck? I don't even have it here. Oh, yes, I do. I do not like it. I know people have liked it a lot. Some people liked it, but I got this free to do a review.
The Milani.
Looks like a very pretty palette. And
It looks very chalky.
yeah, when I first put it on, it looked very nice. Half an hour, all the colors started just blending into one another, and it just was. I don't know. I mean, pretty. It was nice, but that this one and this one.
Hmm.
But they just started blending so fast, and uh, people raved about it. Like this is one of the mattes, and essentially, pretty, but that's one of the other mattes right there. But I don't know. Every single time I tried it more than one time because I was trying to make it work,
Yeah.
and it was pretty if you were going to do just going out for a date. You were going to be out for like an hour, on the town or something. But after a while, all the colors just started blending into each other or fading, and they all faded to the same color. I don't know what happened. I tried to wear eye primers, which I don't wear all the time. I tried it without. I've tried it, different ways, and still, I was not very thrilled with that one at all. It's like the Caliente one is a pretty one.
Yeah, those are some nice colors.
It's like, but I don't think I've ever found one palette that I would say that I could. Okay, let's say if somebody told you you only have one palette that you could ever use, that you have one palette a year, that's you only get to have one palette to use for a whole year. What eye palette would you want to have?
Probably be either blood sugar or one of my Cara Beauty palettes. Definitely.
I would pick Jawbreaker, or I would pick the Narvina one.
I keep forgetting that I have that.
And this one, you got so many different colors,
Yeah.
mix and match, and the formula is good. And I would say Jawbreaker at this one because Jawbreaker has beautiful colors in it too. So I love the mini Jawbreaker that I always carry with me everywhere. I need to get another one, even though I got the big one, but I use more of the mini one because it's just easy for me to travel with.
Yeah.
So that would be your palette. All right, this will be my palette. It's like I, sh- I if
I
I
have
was,
that one and the purple one.
mm. You know what? Another thing, and we got to see with Faye if she wanted to do too. We should do a challenge that we only use one eye palette for a month.
Oh goodness. It
One
would
eye
have to
palette.
be a big one.
Yes, one eye palette for the month. That is it. That's the only colors that you could do, and you would have to, take pictures of your eye looks. Only one video a week, but you would have to do pictures of your eye look and document. These are. This is the only palette I use. That would be a hard challenge.
Yes, it would be. I think I would run out of ideas after a
Yes.
while. Unless it was a big palette like that, and then it might be a little
Yeah.
easier.
Yeah. It would have to be, one this size or a Morphe palette or something. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's like, I think I could do, I think I could do this palette for a month. Yeah. And I wear makeup every day. So I think I could do it. Aha. We're getting some more challenges. We got to see. Let's see. Let's see who else would be interested in doing a challenge in one palette. We could do it for a week. Well, we could do it 2 weeks. But I think anything less than that, it has to be a challenge. A challenge.
Yes.
So I
Yes.
don't know. Wait for my videos. Who knows? I might start it and then challenge other people on it. It'll be
That would
interesting.
be cool.
Hmm.
That would definitely be a challenge to just use one palette.
One palette.
Hmm.
So.
Yeah, like you said, it would definitely have to be a bigger one, like a Morphe or the Norvina.
Hmm.
Because I don't even think a Jeffree Star palette you could.
Oh, yeah, I
It
think with the
wouldn't.
Jawbreaker, you should be able to.
Yeah, I don't have that one.
Oh yeah.
I do have the Morphe Jeffree Star
Mm.
one. Yeah, you could probably do a month.
Yeah. That's like I said. If somebody had to say, either one of these, but the ABH ones, I love the ABH too. So those are pretty. And this particular, the orange one, this one, which I forgot if this is the first or second one, but I just think this was beautiful. And I was originally going through a phase that I was trying to get a palette from every brand.
Hmm.
And when I was looking at all the different palettes they had, I picked this one up. And then I picked the Natasha Denona, the the Love palette.
Hmm.
I did this one because it was like, oh, so I picked this one up and I was like, okay, I don't want to go for the same color story in a different brand. So if I'm
Right.
going to get from every single brand, I want to get different kind of color stories. And that's why I had picked up this one. And when BoxyCharm had the ABH takeover, I got the premium box because I wanted the purple one and I got the purple one. And it's like, yes, it's worth it. Um,
That's how
but
I got both of mine. Is I got the premium and then I picked up the other one in the add-on.
yeah, no, it's just amazing. It's just like, oh, yeah, but I still want to get, oh, what's her name? Mothership. Oh,
Pat McGrath.
yes. But her palette, the palette that I want is $225. So, yes. So I'm eventually going to get one from Pat McGrath. I want to get a Charlotte Tilbury palette, not because they're like, ooh, beautiful, but I want to get a palette from her. I don't own anything from Kylie.
Neither do I.
Yeah, so I want to get a Kylie palette. I have one from Laura Lee. Um, I want to get Manu MUA's. I want to get his palette from his company. I have the Morphe one, but that's not his real brand. That's not his
Right.
product. But I want to get one of his. Um, I have Hank and Henry. I mean, Bobby Brown. I want to get from there. There's a few different ones that I want to get a palette from each brand.
Mm-hmm.
So, and kind of like be okay, yeah. N- Not to say that I've tried their latest one, but I could say that at least I tried their brand, how their
Right.
product is made. So, that's what my eventual goal is to go ahead and do is to get different brands and, have one from each brand. So,
That would be nice.
yeah. So, but it's also a lot of money.
Yes, yes, especially that Pat one.
Yeah, the Pat McGrath. I'm dying for a Pat McGrath one. Um, it's just that she's just so expensive. And I had gotten from the BoxyCharm too, the Viseart. So even though it's a small
Mm-hmm.
palette, I got a Viseart one. So I was happy about that. So I could say at least I have a Viseart, you know,
Yeah.
palette. Um,
Their
and
components just seem so like cheaply made.
oh yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, I looked at the thing and it was like, oh, for the prices that they are, it was just a plastic. It was it it
It looked like a
reminded me.
drugstore.
Yeah, it looked like a drugstore. Yeah, definitely. It's just like I couldn't believe that. I was just like, what? It's like, why is this palette so much? And it's very pigmented. I haven't really
That's
even played.
probably why.
Yeah, I haven't really. I played around with it once, and I just put, just went in and I was just like, whoa, hey, hold on. It was just I have to really play around with that one. That one you're gonna have to be very, very light-handed with it because it's very pigmented. I could see why it's so much money, but
Yeah.
I guess they decided that it was better to put the money into the product and not the package. So
Yeah, that's good though.
yeah. So no, I got a few. I would say my palette that I would want to get is um what palette would I say? Um Man, it's hard to say because I don't know what palette I would say that if somebody gave it to me, what would I choose from? Because I have too many to choose from. I would just be so confused. I'd be like, wait, hold on. What, you mean I could get anyone in the world? I don't know. There's so many I want. And it's just like, I don't know. I would know which one to pick. I would say maybe the Pat McGrath, just because that's the most expensive one right now that I have
Right.
in my, eyesight right now. But
Hmm.
yeah, it's just like crazy. No, I don't know. But like I said, we got to look into if we're going to do our little challenge here because I might be challenging some people. Faye, a couple of other people. So uh, I think I think I might go down to a week. No, I would say 2 weeks.
It
Two
would have
weeks.
to be at least for a palette that size.
Yeah, 2 weeks. That's the only palette you could use. Nothing else.
You hear that,
It's,
Faye?
yep. It's like, okay, we'll see. Oh, let me get my son his food because he's eyeing at me. He's doing this on his tummy kind of look. And it's like, okay, well, yeah, all right, I'm coming.
All
But
right. Well, I
no,
enjoyed it.
oh no, I had fun too. I was like, I was telling everybody I was nervous too because I've never had another beauty channel on here. I've had other people that do some unboxings and stuff like that, but never another beauty channel on here. And I was like, what am I going to do? What am I going to say?
And
And
see,
see,
we had 3 hours worth of stuff to talk about.
yep. See, look at that. But so everybody, make sure you go ahead. Whoever's replaying this, you go ahead and connect with Michelle. I will put her link in the description. Um, so this way, anybody else following afterwards could go ahead and connect with her. Also, stay tuned because we might have a collab between me and her, or me, her, and Faye, or who knows who else. We'll see. But yeah, I like that challenge. I like the challenge of doing one eye palette um, for a minimum of 2 weeks. 2 week look with one
That'll be
palette.
good.
Yes. And I do say that we need to get together, and I will go on your live and do an eye palette that we both have, because we seem to have a lot of the same. And then
Yeah.
we'll do another get ready with me on mine, doing a palette too. And hopefully maybe Faye will get enough nerve and she could join
And
us too.
join. Yes.
Yes, it's like, woohoo. But thank you so much. I appreciate it so much you coming up and taking your time and being here on my channel and let me interview you. So it's
Thank
like,
you for
woo-hoo.
having me.
Oh no, I appreciate it so much. So with that, you guys, just a little bit FYIs. I will be doing probably a live stream tomorrow. I'm gonna try to do a pop trivia. So,
Fun.
yeah, so we'll see. I just don't know what time yet, but I probably will be going ahead and doing that. Hey, Tuba Chad, how are you? Um, Also, I have a few more interviews coming up. I have Lennox Lights coming up. I have Hilda DC coming up. I have House of Entertainment coming up. Um, and I think I have one or two other people. So if anybody's interested in being interviewed, definitely go ahead and contact me on Instagram or Twitter or on here. And Michelle, if you know anybody else that you're connected to and they're interested in coming for an interview, definitely head them my way. It's
I
like
will.
it'll be fun. You could tell them I'm not scary.
She's not
I might
scary,
chew,
not at all.
yeah, I might chew their ear off, but I'm not scary. So definitely go ahead and let them know. But again, I'm going to go ahead and link your channel in the description. So this way everybody become a friend of Michelle and then check out her journey that she's going to be going through soon, right?
Yes.
Soon. Yes. You're going to get the nerve up and you're going to be doing it soon. I
Yeah.
should put you on the spot and tell you, what date? Give a date so everybody
By
could expect.
December 1st.
All right. So go ahead and follow her and her channel so this way you can see her journey and help cheer her on and go ahead and help keep her motivation up. So as she goes on her weight loss journey. So you're going to do it.
I'm going to do it. I'm going
Yeah.
to.
Yes, you are. It's like before you know it, and I'm going to be sitting here thinking, look how skinny she is. I'm so jealous now. See, I'm so lazy. Look, she did it. I have to be able to do it. So hopefully, if you
Exactly.
know, yes, you're going to be motivating me to go ahead and start mine too. So, but thank you so much. Thank you, everybody, for coming. I hope everybody has a wonderful, fabulous day tomorrow. It's still the weekend. Woo-hoo, one more day of relaxation. I'm going to be feeding my son in a second and then finishing up his room, which I'm going to send you a picture of it. And you're going to be like,
Yes.
oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You were like, oh. One kid, I don't know how much mess he could do. I have, I think, 3 bags worth of stuff out there right now.
Oh,
So,
gosh.
and I still have a lot more to do.
Oh, gosh.
And I still have downstairs. He has cube system like this downstairs. 3 of them that's full of stuff down there too.
Oh, gosh.
And my sister, her wonderful idea was, let's get the same stuff for upstairs as downstairs. So he's
Why?
got So this way, if he was playing downstairs, he had everything down there, and if he was playing upstairs, he had everything upstairs. So yeah. So I still got a lot more to do.
Oh
And I
God.
told my son, you have to get rid of a lot of stuff because if you want new stuff, gotta get rid of the old stuff. It's like
Yep.
that is it. And it's like no more. If not, you're not gonna get a lot of stuff for Christmas.
Right. Just
It's
wrap up
like
what he has and give it back to him.
I know that's what I should do. Hey, I have some. He still has some stuff that we haven't even opened. I might have to hide it now. He won't remember in another week or two. Here you go. No, he's got a memory like a hawk when it comes to that. You tell him you're going to do something, he remembers. He's like, "Didn't you tell me to go ahead? We were going to do this." And I'd be like, "What?" I was like, "Mommy forgot." I was like, "Oh, you know, mommy, she's getting old and forgetting things." That's my excuse to him. So, so it's not going to work after a while. So,
Right.
hey, Cooking with Miss Brown, thank you for coming. I appreciate it so much. We are probably going to go ahead and end this live stream because I've had Michelle on for now over 3 hours. And my kiddo wants to eat something. So he's come back again. It's like, okay, wait, hold on. I'll be right there.
All right. I'm going to hop off.
All right. Thank you so much, Michelle. So I hope everybody enjoyed the interview. Make sure you guys go ahead and connect with Michelle. She's a sweetheart. Had a great time talking with her for the last 3 hours. We touched things on her channel. Again, she's going to be doing her weight loss journey. So make sure you guys go ahead. That's okay, Ms. Brown. Make sure you guys go ahead and connect with Michelle so that this way you could help motivate her and keep her motivated on her weight loss journey. Anybody that is going through a weight loss journey, you know that it's kind of hard. And so definitely go ahead and connect with her. She's going to be starting in by December. And so this way, keep her on that road. So yeah. I know I missed most of all Tuber Chat. But I will probably be doing another live stream, you guys, tomorrow. I might either do a get ready with me or I might be doing a trivia. So we will see. I don't know the time exactly tomorrow. It just depends on where I get everything done. So make sure you guys have your notification bell rung. Make sure you guys have given me a thumbs up because I would really, really appreciate it. And like I said, I'm trying to see. I had all my papers here. And now I don't know where I have it at. So if anybody is interested in going ahead and being interviewed, definitely go ahead and give me DM me on Instagram or on Twitter. Let me know. If you don't have those two medias, then go ahead and leave a comment in the down below and for the comments and let me know a way to get in contact with you. But like I said, I still have a couple of spots open. I think I have 2 open between now and the second week or the third week in December. I pretty much have a couple of people scheduled already. But I'm trying to go ahead and do that. And also, I want to try to get a group together of channels that would like to be on a live stream panel group. And what I mean by that is that if we would be in a group, and so people that would go on other people's lives. And so this way, if let's say Cooking with Miss Brown says, you know what, I'm going to do a live on Tuesday, then there will be at least 3 of us that will go on her panel to help her with her live stream. Also, so we would go kind of like do that we would always have at least 3 people on somebody else's live stream to help them with a panel. One, it helps the person's channel, because it helps let them have more conversation to keep their live stream going on longer. But also, while you're in that live stream, that person's subscribers get to learn a little bit more about you, or if you have something to promote, you could promote it as a panelist. So if everybody is interested in doing that, and when I originally did this idea, I was thinking about for people to come on mine, but sharing is caring. So I want to go ahead and start a panel group that we would definitely go ahead on each other's lives and help, um, help everybody out. So if you got anybody's interested in doing that, definitely go ahead and Instagram or DM me, let me know. And so as I get more people interested in going on that panel, I will go ahead and start making a group list. And as we get more people, enough people to go ahead and switch around, then we will start doing those panels together. So I hope everybody has a wonderful, fabulous day. I hope you guys stay safe out there. And definitely, hey, Rochelle, how are you? Thank you for coming. I know I'm starting to end it. I've been on for almost 4 hours now. um, and definitely go ahead and keep your notification bells, guys, on, because I'll probably do a live stream tomorrow. It'll be another chit chat, and that one can be on for hours. You know that. But thank you, everybody, for coming in. Make sure you connect with A Day in the Life of Michelle. That was my guest for today. And I will see everybody tomorrow. May I shout out a channel who needs what? Yes, Kenneth. Who needs ours? Congratulate Kenneth, everybody. He has gotten his 1,000 friends, and he's got his members. So he's got his members and his hours. So. Who is the channel, Kenneth? You just got free. Yes, I will be on tomorrow, Rochelle. All right. So, if you have the link, just drop it down there. So we have Land Cloud Adventures. They need hours. So if anybody wants to go ahead and connect with them and help somebody out with their hours, this way we could go ahead and do that. Now, if you guys need hours, please also Instagram me, or DM me on Instagram or Twitter and let me know. Because when I do my live streams, I will go ahead and shout out people that need a little help. Because that's what we're here to help each other. So if you are needing any watch time, definitely DM me, let me know, so I could let the people in the chat know about it. So, and then Kenneth, did you drop the link? And again, if anybody is interested in doing live stream panel group, definitely contact me. And also, if you want to get your channel interviewed, which I would love to interview all different types of channels, definitely go ahead and DM me on that one too. So everybody, that is they're live now? All right, so we have a raid to go to, you guys. So whoever's in the chat, if you would definitely go to Land Cloud Adventures, and let's go ahead and raid them. Definitely go ahead and go over to that channel and let them know that Makeup Mom and Son sent you. And I will see you guys. I'm writing this down because by the time I get off of here, I could go back in and raid Land Cloud Adventures. So thank you, everybody, for coming. I appreciate it. Have a wonderful, fabulous day. I need you guys to stay safe out there. And I'm trying to get my thing, which, oh, I'm just going to end it this way. I know Corinne will be upset with me. But everybody have a wonderful, fabulous day. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.